These are bullets all day long. They got the Knight of Pentacles, the Strength. He shot himself. There's the
family attorney says the 23-year-old died from a gunshot wound to the head, and the manner of death was suicide.
I don't know what he used. I know it's a rope involved. I don't know what he used that rope for. Let me see. The secrets. He's taking the secrets with him. You see the secrets? He's not giving y'all the information. Says y'all don't need to know it. You know? He'll go out with the secrets with the high priest there. He might be found on a Wednesday too. Ace of Wands. So I have no doubt in my mind they're gonna find Brian Laundrie, October 2021. I'm telling you, he's still.
Hello, my loves. It's TTMG, the Tarot Medium Goddess here. Thank you so much for being here. Please do stop what you're doing and like this video. Go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to tell me what you think about what happened in this case in the comments below. And do show your girl some love and share the video. I appreciate every single one of you. It's true. I love you, boo. Hello. Thank you guys for being here for another episode of the Tarot Medium and Goddess Show. So, before I get to Summer Wells, which will be in a fraction of a second, I want to go down the chat real quick. Hi, Christina. I'm well, thanks, and I'm glad you're well too. I saw your comment below. Mallory, hello, love. Thank you for being back as always. Sending love right back to you. Christina says, where's Christina? Okay. Still haven't been able to become a member. Okay, so I'm going to try to get the link and put it either in the comment that you sent me, I think it was yesterday, and place it in there, or if one of my mods are available, if you can click on that join link for me and copy it and put it in the chat if possible. If not, that's fine too. But I'll try to see I don't know what the issue is, but we'll try to resolve that, Christina. Thank you so much for letting me know, and thank you so much for your support or wanting to support. So Christina says, I'm doing good, great. All right. Thanks for asking. You're welcome. Hi, Grams. How are you today, love? I hope all is well with you. And I know I spoke to you about your dad earlier, and you said he was doing good. So I'm glad to hear that. Hi, Sky Z. How are you today? Hi, Giovanna. How are you? Okay. So now, real quickly, it's only a few seconds long, but there's a video that, and maybe I've always been an overprotective mom. Okay. So it could be me. I want you guys to help me analyze this here. You know, a couple years ago, after actually watching certain YouTube videos by, I don't know if I should say the creator's name right now, but anyway, the Subliminals, you can fall asleep to them. And although the things he was saying was positive, over it, I had a feeling that it was negative subliminals going, you know, the things that you can't hear. And sure enough, I started having dreams like every night, multiple times a night. They were night terrors, and I can't even remember my dreams, barely. But to have something like this come on, I know it was on set by something, and it was definitely those videos. I went back to the comments, and I saw a lot of people were suffering from the same issues that I was, right? So that's how that came about. And in some of those dreams, you know, I would have the visions of the fires and things like that. And I would not, and you know, my kids would be in them. And it was just too much for me. And to see that Candice, you know, willingly, let me get this video up on the screen, guys. Let me get this video up on the screen. Maybe it's just me because I am overprotective now. I just want to say that. But especially with all that's going on, who would want to do something like this? Oh, wait, can you guys see it? Do I even have it up? Give me 1 second. Yeah, I have it up. Okay. And to make matters worse, you guys didn't know this because I haven't spoken on it, but a couple days ago in one of my decks, I have a fire card, and I was shuffling for, different cards represent, they're like fire energy cards, but that one was actually fire. And I pulled on summer and it showed a fire. Now I didn't take that and run with it because when I'm doing readings and intuitive reads, I like to completely get the energy, and I have to see stuff over and over before I'm going to tell you that, especially when it comes to a young child of her age. I want to tell you anything, right? But yeah, that card did come up with the fire everywhere. It was up in flames when I asked about summer, and now we're seeing this. I told you before I was getting the energy of something about water, and who knows, she could have actually drowned in water. I'm gonna have to do another reading on that. And then after, God knows what they did with her body. But also I was getting something about something in regards to a tree. I don't know if it was evidence by a tree or something. It could be summer by a tree. You got to figure that out again. I'm gonna have to do like another detailed read and see what I could pull up. But I know a couple days ago I pulled my cards, and you see the fire in this background. I mean, it was red and orange. It's this fire. And I know that song is popular, Run, Run and stuff, and the kids in the background, and even if I'm overprotective, I think in Candice's case, she should really think about what's going on in her life. Her mother, Candice, is saying that, the YouTube, social media is taking certain things and running with it. But look, we're not running with, you're giving us stuff to run with. Are we overthinking this? You tell us, because we still don't know where summer is. But let me get to the comments real quick. Guys, let me know what you think. Or let me know if you think it's acceptable, but this isn't the time for her to post something like that. So I'm going to get to the comments. She's supposed, and the other day, a couple days ago on Benny Keith's channel, she said she wasn't going to post anything else online because she's been getting herself in trouble with Bullhorn Betty. But I don't think it was because of Bullhorn Betty. I think it was because she sees, that TBI are back out on the search and certain things. And not only that, she also sees Chris McDonough from the interview room, right? He's breaking down everything that she said wrong, everywhere she went wrong, and what was suspects and everybody. So I think she's blaming Bullhorn Betty, but nobody really cares about Bullhorn Betty and what she thinks are filth. Like, to be quite honest, not to say, she might not have some people that agree with her, but I think they're taking people like Chris McDonough, where it's their profession, much more seriously, right? And I feel like Benny Keys may have said something to her. So she said she wasn't going to post anything else online except, maybe videos of the kids. But was this the one to post, Candice? Like, did you think twice? Maybe you just need to stay off social media altogether. Then again, if you stay on, you could kind of get yourself convicted, and maybe it'll work out for the best for summer. So maybe you do need to be off the hinges as you are, keep going with it if it's all in the best interest of summer, right? Because in a minute, you're about to be locked behind bars forever. So let me continue to see. Hello, Giovanna. Is it Giovanna Glovana? Where's my glasses? Guys, I always say this every single live, and I never have it ready. All right, I'm just going to have to squint. I think that's an I. Is that an I or an L? Giovanna. I think that's Giovanna. Giovanna Jean Baptiste. I had a best friend by the last name when I was in the military. We were still friends up to a few years back. We had a little fallout, life happens. Mallory Young, hi Grams. Hello, Sky Z. Grams of 7 says, Mallory, I left the bell. Yes, guys, please do like. Sky Z says, hi, Mallory Young. Okay, thanks. Sky is doing good. Awesome, Sky. We're glad to hear. Teresa says, hello, everyone. Hello, Teresa. Glad to see you're back. Glad to see you're here, back with the family once again. Teresa Townsend said, not real up to date on this case. Oh, you're not. I thought the Summer Wells case was the one everyone was following, even across the world. That's one of the number one cases. Is that not the number one case? Child case? I think it is Summer Wells. And I'm feeling for Cody Bixby right now. Something may be going on with him, or them finding something. I don't know. I just had some type of sense of guys, we need to do a YouTube search on Cody Bixby after this, although it might not come up till tomorrow. I'm having some type of weird feeling about him right now. All right. So Sky Z says, hi, Teresa. And Grams of 7 says, great. I'll be in and out getting ready for bed, but I'm listening. Okay. I'm glad if you were only here for a few minutes, we're just always glad to have you. Elaine says, hello. Oh my God. I listen to Subliminals. Yeah. The one you have to be careful of. Don't fall asleep with them. Because I'm telling you, there's some that you can, right? If you trust it. But in 2018, Daushay, Dauschy, I don't know if I should write it in the comments, but Daushay, Dauschy, and he has millions of subscribers too. And he, being intuitive, I had a feeling with him. I said, even though he's saying positive affirmations, I have a feeling what's playing in the background's not also positive. I'm like, it's a setup. But you think I would listen to my intuition? No, here I go falling asleep to it. And not that I think I wanted to fall asleep. It's just like, I'm getting older now. After a certain amount of minutes, I'm going to doze off. So I would doze off. And let me tell you, because I used to have a lot of psychic dreams or dreams that came true when I was younger, I used to pray them away because I didn't want to have anything to do with it, because it usually was negative, probably somebody passing, a message of somebody in my family or something passing. So I want to have dreams that I would remember. But oh my God, for years, I'm telling you, night after night after night after night, day after day, for weeks, I would wake up 7 to 10 times with nightmares. Night terrors, right? And some of this stuff wasn't funny. My kids were in them too. And this was 2018. And something had told me right away, because I'm intuitive, even though it was a few people I was watching Subliminals, I'm like, it's that channel that I had that bad vibe about. Even though he's saying good stuff, it's some negative playing in the background, or something's wrong with it. It's Dauschay's. So I went to the comments, and as I scrolled down the comments, I saw tons of great things. Oh, you're amazing. Your voice is awesome, blah, blah, blah. And then some people started saying, hey, all of a sudden, after listening to this stuff, I started having these nightmares. And it would be multiple nightmares a night. And it would be every single day. And I don't remember my dreams. And I'm like, oh my God, that's the same thing I was going through, right? And they're like, my kids are in these nightmares. Oh my God, blah, blah, blah. And like every single thing. And other people were facing the same issues. And then some people were like, oh, well, it's good because I had such and such a dream and such a dream. But if you research the type of dreams they have, those things, although it might seem positive, was linked to negative energies as well. Or it's putting like that demon inside of you. So it was to the point where I was scared to fall asleep. I used to do everything to try to make myself stay up. And if I thought I felt myself dozing off, I would want to cry. I would have to listen to some spiritual warfare stuff. And I made a playlist to fall asleep with, different pastors preaching on spiritual warfare, night terrors and stuff. And I listened to that stuff every single night. And then finally, stuff started easing up. Thank God. But yeah, be careful of Dauschay's channel. And any channel that you want to listen to with Subliminals like that, I would suggest you at least do the comments, because there's good out there. So at least try to go, if they have 100 comments, go 100 deep, and definitely don't listen to certain subliminals around kids, because you don't know how it can affect them or what they're experiencing, and it could be due to what subliminals you're listening to. So always use your earphones. Sorry to chat your ears off. You guys know I'm a talker sometimes. I don't like to get on and I don't like to get off. All right, Sky Z says, if I just heard about that too. That video she uploaded. Yes, I'm gonna play it for you guys again. Here's the video. Guys, I am an overprotective parent, okay? So maybe it's just me, or if you think that, you know, it's nothing wrong with it, but this isn't the time for that type of video, let me know what you feel in the chat, please. Now those kids are adorable, you know, and they were having a ball, and I'm sure Summer was having a ball before she knew what was going to happen to her. So Mallory says, copyright disclaimer: under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for the fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Yes, absolutely, Mallory. And I think I had set it up so it should automatically come up in my description boxes as well, Mallory. I don't know if it's there though. I didn't check it out, but I thank you for putting that up in the chat so people know. Grams of 7 says, what the what? Yeah, Grams. Yes. And like I said, even if at a time like this, come on, you're already having the fingers pointed at you a million ways. And as I stated, one of the cards I pulled for Summer a couple days ago, and I asked what happened to Summer, and I'm getting a fire. I got the fire card, and it's a whole fire going on in the background, which, oh my God, I don't have my camera on right now. I'm gonna show y'all probably next time. Tomorrow I might put on my camera, but you'll see it's orange and red, just like here in the background, and it's just not the time for it, in my opinion. Mallory says, "Yup, I seen cremation." Yeah, and that could be, I mean, it's a possibility, and that could be why Don said, what was it he said, guys? Some of you guys, I know you know, you can put it in the comments, but he said something about, finding Summer, that would be impossible. They couldn't find Summer because that would be impossible. Something like that, he had said. Well, I guess that cremation would definitely make it kind of impossible, you know? Oh, I'm sorry, but yeah, Sky Z says, yeah, but you guys know in the Orrin and Orson West case today, their adoptive parents, Trezell West and Jacqueline West, they were charged with murder. And guess what? They have not been able to find the body still yet of Orrin and Orson West. Their real names, are their birth names before adoption, are Sincere and Classic, right? And so that goes to show that people can get charged without them actually finding a body. So, you know, hopefully things that Don and Candice have done over the months is still being monitored. Giovanni says, is that a recent video? Yeah, let me tell you the date on the video. I looked at her page a couple days ago, so I'm sure it's recent, but let's see. When is this from? And this is a TikTok video, by the way. She's pulling stuff off her TikTok. Wait, hold on. She's pulling stuff off her TikTok to post it on YouTube. I don't know the date she posted this on TikTok. If anybody wants to research, or I can try to research it next time and let you know. Let me see. What's going on? Give me 1 second. At 5. So what happened is, I'm gonna press play again. But what happened, Giovanna, is she was on Benny Key's channel, and she said she's, getting caught up in speaking too much online or whatever. And so instead, she's just going to take her kids' videos from TikTok and post them onto YouTube, right? She claims it's because of Bullhorn Betty, but I don't believe it's because of Bullhorn Betty. I don't think Bullhorn Betty moves Candice at all. Candice is not scared of any Bullhorn Betty, but she's a bit nervous probably of what Chris McDonough is implying to the public, and his statement analyst, what was the guy's name? Steven Johnson, is it? Was implying to the public. So, yeah. But she says she's moving the videos from TikTok to YouTube. When did she post this? Hold on. I don't know when she posted it on TikTok, but she posted it on YouTube 1 hour ago. 1 hour ago. She just posted it. And we'll see what else she posted in a minute. Mallory says, I can't find a membership app. If you join iPhone, I have to go through YouTube app on Chrome. If you can't see it at the bottom corner. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can pull it up. Hold on 1 second on YouTube. Yeah, Mallory did hers probably a different way, but let's see. Bear with me a moment, guys. Oh, it's not going to have the join button for me because it's my... Oh, here it is. Wait. Let me see. What is it saying when you're trying to join? Learn more about memberships. All right, so I'm gonna have to figure that one out because I'm still having a bit of an issue. Link. Yep. GL. Oh, Glavana. Oh, that's pretty. I heard Giovanni is really pretty too. I've heard of that, but Glavana. Oh, that's beautiful. Am I saying it right, Glavana? Sky Z. And Graham says, maybe I didn't see cremation. Maybe I saw this video. Who knows? Elaine says, oh my God. Elaine, do you think this is a video? This is the time for her to be posting a video like that? Mallory, are we judging her too hard, guys? Are we judging her too heavy at this moment? Or not judging her, but I don't know what you want to call it. I do not like that video. It's a hint that she got Summer cremated. Yep. That's what Yep. It's like almost a message in there, right? Teresa Townsend says, I kind of just got into the sleuthing thing with the Cody case. Oh, you just got into it. I got into it with the Gabby Petito case, right? Let me tell you about it. Case, and now I'm all over all of them. Yes. Okay. So this is going to be good to try to help each other put clues together. What happened is, I used to just do regular tarot readings on my channel, and I used to always want to kind of do celebrity readings because celebrity readings, they definitely draw a heck of a lot more subscribers and a heck of a lot more views. But to me, I wasn't really worried about that at the time. I said, nah, I'll just do regular readings for whoever comes on, my live. And I don't remember if I did any celebrity reading. Maybe I did like 1 or 2. But then what happened was with the Gabby Petito case, you remember the dog? I remember when I was younger, I used to watch him, and he had his reality TV show, and Dwayne, and he was saying, he got into the case, and he was like, well, I'm going to find him. Like, I'm going to find him. I'm getting close. So I was out one day, and I said, well, I'm just curious. So I pulled my cards when I went live. I said, is he going to find him? And I didn't have him finding him that week or anything like he said he would. So it was like a no. But then I kept seeing, oh, they're going to eventually find him, and he's going to come up dead. So that's what I was seeing. And then, I saw he was going to shoot himself in the head. And or he was going to die from a gunshot to the head. And I saw that Gabby was, what do you call it? She, suffocated, was strangled. She couldn't breathe, right? She lost her breath. And I was able to see what date, the date that I felt that Brian would be found. And, all of that turned out accurate. And so for me, I felt I wanted to help other cases like that, because a lot of times in my readings, we're doing love reading. When is so-and-so going to come back? When is M going to come back? When is T going to come back? When I'm going to get married? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, even though I like it and it's fun and I like to do it here and there, I rather much get a family reconnected to their loved one, Not to say that we're always right, because we're not God. None of us psychics are, or readers are, or whatever. Someone that has just a high sense of, a connection spiritually. But sometimes there's, what do you want to say? Some accuracy to it. So if you're checking, you might as well check for this or that, X, Y, and Z, and see if we could put some clues together and find these people, Like the other day, I was doing a reading on the Millbrook twins case, and I was like, I wanted to ask their sister, because I'm going to interview her soon. Did they live by Martin Luther King Boulevard or something? I was going to say, do you know something about Martin Luther King Boulevard? And I said, no, I'm just going to leave that alone. Why did I didn't watch the whole, what do you call it? Oxygen documentary on the Millbrook twins at this time. But after I watched it and I saw on the video, they show Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard, just what I had felt. And I'm like, oh my God. So like I said, not that we're always right, but there's still a good accuracy level there. And if whatever I can do to help somebody out, they can hopefully put some clues together and we could help solve some of these cases. Anyway, I just chatter on and on. Let me continue. Mallory Young says, in the last video she just uploaded on Summer about an hour ago, the song choice. Okay, so not the one with the fire, the other one, right? I'm going to play that too shortly. Thanks, Mallory Young, says Christina. Sky Z says, gives me a bad feeling. Oh, and by the way, guys, anytime you ever want to join me live, I usually have the link, StreamYard link, in the description box. If not, you can always ask me, and you could definitely come on the panel as, I could speak like I'm speaking right now in my voice, or you could be in video and show us how gorgeous or handsome you are. Sky Z says, gives me a bad feeling too, Mallory. Don said on panel before, they will never find any evidence. Yes, that was the exact words, Sky. Oh my God, I'm so glad you're here. Those were his words, Don's words. Lisa Sandro says, hello, beautiful people. Hello, beautiful Lisa. Thank you so much for being here, family. Dixie Kane says, hello, I am back. Yes, Dixie, we are excited to have you. Sky Z says, oh my God. And for those who didn't see the video, who just came on, let me play it again. And then we're going to play another one. Now that's Summer. It almost looks like a fascination or something. All right. I just wanted to play it again for those who are just joining. Let's see what else she uploaded an hour ago, and then after we'll see what she uploaded 2 hours ago. Actually, since the 2 hour ago one is shorter, I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna come back to the chat, and then we'll check this one out after. All right, it's just butterflies around Summer's bald head. Is that bald? It looks bald to me, guys. Let me blow it up. Or is that a ponytail she has going on back here? That might be a ponytail, actually. Okay, before she cut her hair, before she was slunched over. You remember in some of the last videos we saw her of her or pictures, she was slunched over, and then the pelvic area she was like yeah, slunched over here too, like something was hurting her. Beautiful little girl. Okay, let's get back to the comments. YouTuber says, when did she post the video? She posted it an hour ago. However, I'm not on her TikTok. I don't know if her TikTok is public. I got to research her TikTok, but she is moving videos from her TikTok over to her YouTube. I know some of her videos on YouTube. I don't know if it's Candice, but Summer Wells videos as a whole were being removed off of TikTok and Instagram. However, I do not know if they removed Candus Bly's videos because, that's the mom. So I don't know. But Candice stated that to Benny Keys that she's not going to talk on YouTube anymore. She's just going to post pictures and videos of the kids. So that's what we see going on now. Teresa says that video's creepy as well. Yep, it is. It is. And even if, like I said, you were a shout-out parent, you're crazy, you're into that type of stuff, is this the time for it? Is this the time for it? I would say no, because it makes everybody wonder. It makes you curious, right? Not a fan of KJ. Who's KJ? Kim. Wait, no. Kim Kardashian. Nope, that's not her. Okay. Trying to catch up at 1.5. Okay. All right. I'm gonna do the video again real quick then. It's quick. I don't mean to keep replaying it, guys, but just for those who are coming in. And it's only 16 seconds. Those kids are adorable. I'll tell you that much. All right. So Sky says no caring mom would post that while their child is missing. Exactly. That's how I feel. That's how I feel anyway. Yep, he sure did say that. Yep, he did say that. Nose in the tubes. I just watched it and it didn't hit right. So glad others see it too. Yes, I wonder what Benny Keys is going to have to say about this. I wonder if he's going to say back off Candice and support, for us to back off of her and support her all the way and cover up for her, or if he's going to tell her, you need to take that down. Now's not the time. Tennessee Yaya. Hey, Tennessee Yaya. Do you live close to where Summer is from? Do you live close to, Rogersville? Sky Z says, hi, nose in the tubes. Sky's nose in the tubes says, Sky Z, hey, lovely. Aloha, y'all. Hi, Island Vibes. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Are you in the island, by the way? Are you on the island? Or you just have the island vibes? I wish I was on an island right now. Grams of 7 says, that just really creeps me out. Yeah, me too. She think before she posts this stuff. I'm pretty sure they're going to bring it up on the next interview or chit chat with Benny. I want to see if he's going to defend her on that. iPhone, go through Safari to join. Okay, so not a fan of KG is telling you to, if you're on an iPhone, go through Safari to join. Christina, I hope that helps, Christina. And thanks for figuring it out. Not a fan of KJ. It's creepy. It is. They're telling, when I first saw it, I couldn't do the thumbnail fast enough. I felt kind of nauseous, and I just wanted to come up and see what you guys felt about the situation. Mallory Young says, I don't think so. Maybe not enough time to speak up. She never looked for her baby. She didn't. Not once. She never pleaded for her baby. Not once. Selfish humans. Yes, Mallory. And that's why I wonder why. And the same thing in the case of Orrin and Orson West, we don't see that the adoptive parents, Jacqueline and Trezell, go look for their children, and look, now they're behind bars and charged with murder, right? Coincidentally, it's the same thing, right? Coincidentally, they like to use the word actually a lot. Seems like they like to both make up stories a lot. And Don Wells and the adopted father, who was just arrested today on charges of murder of the child, Trezell West, they both said that, what did they say? They don't believe the kid is around there. The kid is far, far away from here. Like, they kind of deterring people away from anything, from searching that location. Yeah, very selfish humans. She didn't look for a baby, and I don't understand why people are donating for her. If they didn't see her look for a baby at all. Elaine says, no, I don't like the video. Okay. All right, great. So it's not just me being overprotective or in my head. Okay. Not a fan of KJ says, how could she have her cremated? You have to have a permit to do that. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I think they're talking about as ways of illegal cremation. And I don't know about, how someone would go about doing that. I would presume a fire. I don't know. Somebody that's experienced would know, and some people that are used to laying bodies to rest would know. They might know all the right people, all the right hitmen. I mean, you ask the mafia to do something, they're going to get it done. So, not that Don and Wells had that type of money, but I'm sure if there's a will, there's a way. I'm thinking. MZ, how are you, MZ? There was David Dotson, who Candice rang that night Summer went missing. David, is that the one who they said was the drug dealer? Oh, your question went away. I know you see it on the screen, but it went away from me. Hold on. Wait. I don't see it. Give me 1 second. I'm missing it. Oh, here it is. Okay. There was David Dotson, who Candice rang that night. Summer went missing. David is listed as a manager of East Lawn Memorial in Tennessee, Kingsport. They are a funeral home, crematorium, etc. Wow. If you know all the right people and have the right money now, of course they have to be twisted and sick-minded as you. You would have to know something on the side, or somebody that would do it, or heard that they've done something similar before. But I would hope they wouldn't be that sick to do that. But some people do have connections, twisted connections, and it does look like a lot of people in that area have some kind of twisted connection. I don't know. Joe Papawick says, I am crying. I just saw that short. What mother does that? Exactly, Joe. Exactly. That's how I felt. I felt like my hand was shaking because I used my phone to make the thumbnail, and my hand felt like jittery and stuff, just even trying to. I'm like, man, should I just go live without making this thumbnail? It's I felt like anxious, and her as the mother of the missing child, is that the light you want to show her in? Are you giving us a message? Are you giving us a signal? Are you telling us to leave you alone? What are you saying, Candice? Sky Z says, I love watching card reading vids. I'm new to cards. I have one deck so far as Essential Oil Oracle deck. Awesome. I don't know. Have I seen that deck? I don't know if I saw that deck. Well, join me, because I think I'm going to do, it was supposed to be later, but it's probably going to be in a couple days. And I'm going to do like my regular tarot readings, and I'll show you some decks, and we'll go from there. But one of my decks literally had fire, and it had a fire card 2 days ago, and I asked for Summer, and a fire card came out. And for me to see that fire card, and I said, no, I'm not going to say anything to my people yet. I'm not saying anything to my subscribers, because I didn't really sit down and kind of try to pull the energy. It was just all random, and the card fell. Matter of fact, it fell on the floor, and I picked it up to see what card it was, and all it was flames everywhere, and it had the word fire. And now we're here seeing this nonsense from Candice, which makes you think. All right. Joe says he did say that. Yes, he did. Absolutely. Sky Z says, hi, Joe. Joe Papawick says, oh, I left your last name, by the way. Papa Wake. Oh, that's people feel they put her ashes, if she was cremated, they put her in the grave with his parents or take ring o top and she's under it. Oh, or the ring on top and she's under it. That that would make sense. That's a good analysis, for people to read, and there's something to research right there. MZ says that's Summer, Wallen, and Wyatt. Who's Wallen and Wyatt? Who's that? Oh, that's the brother's name, right? I think that's the brother's name. Well, one of them is Hosey, right? One of them is Hosey, the one that smokes. Maybe that's not the brother's name. I think that is, though. I think you're saying, okay, are you saying is that Wallen or Wyatt? Oh, so that's either Wallen or Wyatt, I think you're saying. That's Summer and either Wallen and Wyatt. Okay. I think that's what you're saying. I cried when I saw this disgusting. Yeah, yep. And I couldn't go on live fast enough because I needed to vent, and I felt like I needed a support meeting. I felt like I needed a support meeting. So thank you guys for being here. I'm sorry. Okay, bad. Oh yeah, me too. I understand. Mallory says, "Welcome, y'all. Welcome." Mallory is such an amazing mod here and member, and I really appreciate you, girl. Okay. Mallory says, I think she had ponytail there. Yeah, it looked like a ponytail. Yeah, at first I thought it was bald, but it was just pushed back into a ponytail. Butterflies. Yeah. Yep. MC says, yeah, but look where Summer is, encrypted in the woods. Look at the trees. Yeah. Let me go back. Let me look at it, guys. I'm sorry. I know this is disturbing for a lot of you guys, but once again, there's people coming in and out of the chat, I'm pretty sure, and just so they can see it. And also, I want to see what they're saying, because I don't know if I was looking at the woods part, what was just mentioned. It says, encrypted in the woods. Look at the trees. Let me look. Okay, we love you, Summer. Okay, and even if that was supposed to be all fun and games, it's not all fun and games anymore. I mean, that shouldn't have been fun and games at all either. But Summer's missing. We don't have time for that, Candice. Somebody needs to come take your laptop. Maybe you really need to keep it so that we can get to the bottom of this, because something's going to come out in all the nonsense that you're doing, There's a lot of people, I'm sure, that want to be at your doorstep right now if we weren't going to catch charges. But Joe Popowick says an hour ago. Yeah, it was posted an hour ago. And Mallory, yep, that's Candus Bly's link. All the videos are creepy. Yep. MC says Candice is alone now. She is gonna slip soon. Yes, Grandis slipped on the script a couple of times, in my opinion. Yes, she did. I was happy to see her say more than sentence during the last interview in the news report. But you know what? We know she's lying as far as her saying that Summer was there helping her repot the plants and stuff at that time, during that time, because I believe someone checked out the pots in the plant, and that stuff was like all old soil and different things with stuff growing in it, and it was not just repotted. So there's some lies there, and she has to keep up with Candice's lies in order to protect her daughter. I mean, think about it. She already lost her daughter Rose. Candice, where's Rose? Candice, where's your sister? So, Grandis already lost her daughter Rose. She had her heartbreak there. Now she lost her granddaughter, which she wasn't looking after really well, obviously, because the girl looked like she was suffering some type of infection, right? Some type of health issue. And she was always bent over around the pelvic and touching around that area, right? So you could have did a better job. You needed to rat him out a long time ago, Candice. Now look what happened. Now Summer is missing. Yeah, so take some of that responsibility. And now you don't want Candice to be missing either. Now do you, Candice? Because he would have lost it all. That's all you have. You lost Rose already. Now you lost Summer. So now you definitely have to protect Candice, because that's the last of the Mohicans, right? All right. So let's continue to see. Sky Z says, agree, MZ. Yeah. Joe. And if anyone's just coming in and you missed the video of the fire, Summer Wells dancing in the fire, it was played multiple times. So just rewind a few minutes and it'll take you back there, okay? Mallory says, I agree, easier. Candice did slip up. Yes, MZ. Candice did slip up. Hopefully TBI are taking notes. I'm hopeful that they're going down next. Yes, I'm sure that they're taking notes. Once again, like with the Trezell West and Jacqueline West case for their adopted kids, Orrin and Orson. Now, a lot of us were thinking, weren't sure what was going on. But this started, even though they were taken into custody last night, this goes back 3 months from them getting a jury to try to go ahead and bring them in on charges. You know, so sometimes it's taking time, it's taking longer than we want. But guys, we just gotta be hopeful that everything is falling into place behind the scenes. This isn't gonna be one of those cases of the Springfield 3 or Millbrook twins where it's 30 years later and we still don't know what happened. The pressure has been put on TBI. The pressure has been put on FBI. So let's believe that they're going to get it right. And if not, we're going to keep putting pressure on them until they get it right, because Summer's going to get justice in this, right? All right, let me go back to the comments. Big Island, Hawaii. I was thinking Hawaii. Oh my God, I would love. I have to go there sometime. I had won a trip to Hawaii several years ago, but then they said that I can use the money however I wanted to, actually. So, and my dream location was Hawaii. That was my dream spot all my life since I was a little child. You know, my parents are from Jamaica. I was born and raised in New Jersey, but and I loved Jamaica, but I always wanted to go to Hawaii, right? I've never been there, and I won a trip. Finally, I got the trip that I always wanted, my dream trip. But then when they told me I can just use the money to go wherever I want, it was thousands of dollars. It was like $10,000. I wind up, I was married at the time. I was with my ex for years, and we had the kids. So I did the Disney World. I went to Walt Disney in Florida and Disney World, and I had all meal passes for me and all the children, my ex-husband and all the children. And also we stayed at the Polynesian Hotel on site, and it covered airfare, covered everything. So now I'm still wanting to go to Hawaii. So I'm going to get there, but we have COVID and everything going on, but where there's a will, there's a way. I'm going to make it there. Thanks for tuning in from Hawaii. All right. Joe Popowick says, I hope she slips drunk. Slips drunk talking, but to post a disgusting video is I have tears. Yep, exactly. Christina, woohoo! Christina became a member. Where is my handy dandy trusty bell? Oh, here it is. It fell in between something. Thank you so much. We welcome Christina Henderson to the family. Well, you guys are all family, whether you're a member or not, official member or not, but your membership definitely goes appreciated. I really appreciate it. And I hope to see more of you. And I'm so glad that you like the channel. Mallory Young says, Esme, Not easier. Laugh out loud. Autocorrect. Okay. I can't, cause look, to me, I don't have on my glasses. I'm trying to see if that's ESMIE or ESRNIE. I think it's ESMIE. Not easier. Oh, you're saying that it was autocorrect when you wrote it. Okay. That's not me. All right. So Sky Z says, I know it's upsetting, Joe. Yes. Welcome, Christina Henderson. Welcome. It worked this time. Okay, so was it that you had to go through Safari? It's a disgusting video. I hope TBI sees it. I hope they see it too. I'm so sure they're getting these leads. Yep. Tip by tip. I'm gonna go. I want to play this one. I'm not gonna play too long of it if it has background music in the back, only because sometimes I get copyright claims because of it. But you know what? If so, I can always edit it out after. Let's see. It's 1 minute and 58 seconds. Look, guys, right here at the bottom, I guess someone did this. It says praying for Summer Wells. Guarantee you, okay? I guarantee you. Tell me, guys, what you think. Maybe I'm wrong. That Candus Bly did not put this video together. You know why? You know why I say so? Because at the bottom, it says praying for Summer Wells. She didn't even get off her big behind and go search for Summer Wells or her daughter, right? Right? She didn't get off her fat behind and search for it. Don't worry, Candice. I got a couple pounds I got to lose too. But since we're talking about you and your inability to be a mother to Summer or any of your children, all right, I'm just call it what it is. You need to get off your fat butt and look for Summer. Then again, you can't. You would be wasting your time because you already have closure. You already know what happened to Summer. But yeah, it's a guarantee that she did not do it because at the bottom it says praying for Summer Wells. And we know she doesn't even search for her daughter.
Can you hear me? Tell me why you have to leave.
You tell us why, and I'm not going to continue to play because I'm pretty sure I'll probably get a copyright strike. So I'm going to stop it right there. It seems like it has beautiful music in the background. And it says received, blah, blah, blah. So I'm certain that she did not make this for Summer. It's just something too beautiful. It's just something too beautiful. So thank you, whoever out there who probably has no clue, has never met Summer a day in your life. You stood up to do this for Summer. We appreciate you. We salute you. Now, getting Candice to care just as much. Now, that's where the issue comes in. Teresa Townsend says, Cody's family isn't speaking up either. Yeah, I noticed that. I'm trying to see if we're going to discuss Cody. I'm not going to discuss him tonight or tomorrow too on another live. But, well, we know his dad's in jail, and he was leaving Cody home alone. And the 2-year-old, Cody was 4, for those who are on this live who does not know. The little cute black boy. I think he got brown eyes, but he's from he has dark eyes, from Hampton, Virginia, Norfolk, out that way, part of Virginia. He was 4 years old, and he's been missing for quite some time now. And he had siblings that were 2-year-old twins, and I believe the other child was 5 or 6, and they were constantly left home alone. Anyway, the family, the dad is in jail now because, he admitted to the police that they were too much of a burden, so he was leaving them home alone. But I'm pretty sure he knows exactly where Cody is, right? And the rest of the family isn't speaking up either. I believe that there's some money involved in the situation as well. It's crazy. The situation's crazy. A lot of these, it's like, how many parents have something to do with the disappearance of their children, with the murder of their children? It's like parent after this is something you expect to come from a stranger. But no, most of this is coming from the family themselves, right? So MZ says, I'm not a fan of Candice, but she did say, please find a way to let her go. She has kind of pleaded for Summer, not with much conviction, but she did. Hold on. Okay, MZ says, I'm not a fan of Candice, but she did say, please find a way to let her go. She has kind of pleaded for Summer, not with much conviction, but she did. Okay. I'm trying to analyze. Please find a way to let her go. Like, in what way? You mean? I'm trying to see the context. Is she talking to like YouTubers and people, people throughout the world who have their eyes on this case? Or she's talking about herself and the need to try to let the situation go so that she can move on with her life? Maybe it's me. I'm tired, MZ, because it looks like it's perfectly stated, but I think I'm a little bit out of it. Laura says, rock and rollers, are they Wiccans or Satanists? Yep. Not that it matters. Their kids don't go missing, more or less, right? Right? I know on Benny Key, she said she wasn't into rock and roll. Don Wells is into rock and roll. I think she said she's into country. Are they Wiccans or Satanists? That's a good question. Good question. Island Vibes. Oh, I'm so jealous of you. We're out here. I'm on the East Coast where it's winter. It's like almost the coldest part of the year. I'm so jealous. But I think Mallory is having a little bit more of the impact than me because she needed a whole generator this morning. Did your electricity come back up? Mallory, I forgot to ask you. Let us know. I hope all is well. Grams of 7 says, how do I get on with you? Oh, love. I would love you to come. The link is in the description box. If it's not in the description box, let me know. And I will, give me 1 second. I probably could put it in this chat too. All right, control. I don't know if it allows mods to pin links, but if it allows you to pin it, you could try to pin that link too. There you go, Grams. Christina says, thanks for the help. I'm so glad to see you as a member. So glad to have you here once again. Alan 5 says, pressure mortician. Okay, mortician. Okay. And Robin says, he was from the church. All right. I'm trying to see. Oh, you're talking about. Okay. Are you talking about the person that worked at the funeral home? And I know a mortician obviously will work on a funeral home, but is that the same person Robin is speaking about too? All love, Sky Z. Dixie says, could they have used a burn barrel? That's what I'm thinking. Those people in the South, now, some of them are savvy. I can even type on YouTube. Let me see. Oh, I don't want to type it. Then before you know it, I have the FBI looking for me. How to cremate a body. Look, DIY, do it yourself. For I have the whole FBI at my door and knocking my door down. Like, oh my God. Because that's a good question. Does anybody know? I'm scared to search it and get in trouble. Oh Lord. Laura says, Short Leg says, she is showing what she did online. Some type of hint. Yeah. Thinking it was harmless, but but now has a child missing. Yeah. Right. And even for those people who take, like I said, jokes too far, which I don't think this is funny. This is not a joke. This is your child, But do you take it at a time like this I wonder what Don. What do you think Don would have said? Do you think he would have said, "No, can't post that, Candice. That's dumb. That's stupid." But maybe he knew it was posted on TikTok. What do you think Don would have felt like? I mean, like if you're like me, you feel he's guilty as well. But does he have common sense enough to know that this is not the time for that? So Nose in the Tubes says, so lost for words. That video really gave me the worst vibes ever. And the brothers, ooh, guys, we have a special guest with us here. Here is the beautiful Grams of 7. Hello, Grams.
Hey, y'all. Ooh, not so much beautiful.
Oh, you are gorgeous.
Oh my, because now y'all are going to hear this accent with what I write down, okay?
Are you able to turn down
all right
the phone for a second? Only because it's echoing.
I think I need headsets. Hang on one second.
Okay, take your time. I'll go down the comments while I wait on you.
I really don't know how to hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Not from my phone. Hang on.
Oh, okay. Let me know when you can't hear me.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Barely. I mean, maybe it's just me.
Okay, I'm sorry. Were you hearing me before well? Before, were you able to hear me well? I'm sorry. Were you hearing me before well?
I'm just hearing you from my TV and my phone, but I'll listen real close. Okay, let me turn that TV down. All right, let's go here.
Okay.
I wanted to address someone that was talking about the whole cremation thing. What I see when I say I see that is, have y'all watched that Ozark on Netflix? And everybody they need to deal with ends up at the funeral home.
Right. I never watched it, but I heard of it. So tell me more.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the picture that I see in my head is they have access. I see all these babies. I am not even lying to you. It's really freaking me out. There is something going on with our babies, but I think it's so big. I think it's bigger than what we think it is. And it's going to continue to happen if somebody don't stop it. It's awful. But I really believe they have a way of getting rid of these children after they're done with what they do to them.
Yeah. Yeah. Isn't it something? Just like we see, like I said, with the Trezell West and Jacqueline West, they're being charged now and there's no bodies. So they could have waited longer to see if they were going to find a body, but yet maybe something's telling them that they're not going to find this body. So they have to still move forward. And in the case with Summer Wells, I think they're giving it a last push, but it may come to the term where, or to the point, where they're going to have to do the same thing. They're going to have to bring in Don and Candice without the bodies if it comes down to it. What do you think?
Right. I've got stage fright, so give me 1 second. I've been so busy and so here's what's really happening. Spirit's trying to talk and it gets way off. Well, you know how it is. Okay. So just give me a minute.
Right. I understand. And I get it too, even though I have my own channel. I have my days, trust me. Right.
And so we were talking yesterday and I said something about Michael Vaughn and something to do with Summer. There's a connection between these two. And I haven't really seen a lot of the Michael Vaughn stuff, but I was standing in the line at the courthouse and this gentleman was calling. He said, "Hello, my name's Michael Vaughn." And I knew right then, no coincidences. Right then, I'm like, something's going on. I really think it's bigger than what we know. I believe they sold that baby. I believe they sold her.
Right. What about Michael Vaughn?
I believe maybe someone took him and sold him also. I see traveling with him also.
Okay. So with Michael Vaughn, and guys, Grams of 7 is going to have, I believe in the near future, she's going to have her own intuitive channel. So definitely stay connected to her, stay connected to me. And when she does, you'll be able to have her links as well. But with Michael Vaughn, I don't believe I did a video on him. I might have done. I think he might be in my intro as a thumbnail because I think I started to, but then there's a few things that are in my intro thumbnails that I didn't get to yet. They've been in queue for the longest, right? I've been putting a lot of work in trying to see what's going on with Summer.
Yeah, but we're being patient because we're watching you grow. This is getting exciting, girl. This is getting exciting.
Yeah, thank you, and I'm so happy to have you here with me.
Yes.
Yep. And I'm gonna be so happy to see your channel grow as well. You know. And
I think mine's. I don't know so much that I can do on the spot like you do. Like me and Spirit can talk together at the same time. I kind of have to be alone to do all that.
No, I get the same way.
Ooh.
Because during my life, right? During one of my lives where I decided, okay, this is what I want to do. This is one of the things I want to do is try to help find those people, especially the kids that are missing, you know, and I knew the day Brian Laundrie was going to be found, the month he was going to be found, I just knew it, right?
Right.
So it was like, I try to do some of that and I could I feel Gabby not being able to breathe. So I'm like, the autopsy report is going to say she couldn't breathe, you know, strangled, whatever, suffocation, she can't breathe. And I knew it. But sometimes, like with some of the other ones, I'm like, I'm trying to feel, and I'm like, it's not always there. The energy's not so strong with every single case, right? So you just have to keep pulling and hoping that energy does come and you can see it as clear as you did with the others, right?
And it was right when you pulled that fire card yesterday for Summer.
Yes.
Is right when I saw that whole Ozark thing of them taking her brother in there and putting him.
Was I online when I pulled that fire card?
Yes, you were. Yes, ma'am.
Oh my God, my memory is so. I'm glad you remember that. Mm-hmm. Oh wow, I was thinking the live was off. Okay, wow, yeah. And now the next day we see here. I'm so glad because now I have my witness.
Right. That's the confirmation. I love confirmation.
Yeah, confirmation. And now we see Candice putting her baby in a fire. You know, I remember when I told, I don't know if you heard me, but a couple years ago, I was having like night terrors because of some subliminal messages I was listening to. And I guess it was negativity running in the background. And I would dream of, you know, my kids in fires and stuff. And that was complete torture for me to even think of. And for her to willingly put her kids up in that type of video where the kids are in a fire, I don't think that's funny. Put yourself in the fire. You know, if you want to be all, you know, you're like,
yeah, seriously, look at my face right now. That's not even funny. That's not even funny. There's nothing funny. Right. It's demonic. I feel like when that music's playing, I can see demons marching up and down Ben Hill, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that. I feel like that whole area is cursed with demons.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's just something doesn't feel right out there. It feels like something's going on, you know? And sadly, it may be spreading throughout the country and throughout the world, but we definitely see it there where they are around Ben Hill Road. It's a lot of stuff not right about out there. We've seen so many people that were also charged with, and not to say that doesn't happen in, you know, a lot of other places, but with what do you call it? Underage, Megan's Law, I guess, abuse of a minor, molestation of a minor. You know, there's so many just in that little location that's charged with that as well.
And something that really stood out in my head about, I don't know if it was on True Crime Exposed or where it was. They were talking about one time when H supposedly tried to hijack a car with a woman's child in the back seat of it.
Oh, wow. I missed that one.
Okay. Yeah. There was a report. So this was said on True Crime Exposed. So I'm going to give him credit for it because I didn't do any research myself. I just listened. But supposedly him and a friend tried to hijack a car. And now I'm wondering, were they trying to hijack the car or were they trying to hijack the kid?
That's a good question.
I think they all know about this.
Yeah, I feel like Hunter knows something because there's things that he's hiding, like even with his interview, you know, and It's like, was Summer really in the car? And was she really laying on milk jugs? There's stuff like, there's a cover up. I don't know how long he's going to be able to keep his mouth shut because he's what is he, 16 years old?
Yeah, but well, I meant though, I don't know. Maybe they tried to put on this as a young kid, but I think with the way those people live, that they are aged beyond their years. And
You're right. You are right about that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he's definitely aged beyond I had my kids in a bubble, so not that that's good, but I was like, I mean, you know, I said I was protective, so it is what it is. They'll grow up. They'll grow up in time. Okay, so I'm gonna go through these comments and stay on with me, okay? If that's
okay. I'm just gonna hide my face.
Okay. Let's see, where are we? So we have, all right, so Robin Page said the brothers. Okay. And MC says the boys are Wylan, Wyatt, and Hosey. Okay. Josie, yeah. Pronounced as a G. Josie, yeah. That's the one that they said was smoking with Don, right? And Drew says, what did I miss? Did they find her? No, but okay, this is what you missed. I'm gonna put it on video for those who have missed it. Candice uploaded this to YouTube from TikTok. And maybe some can say that, you know, okay, you're back. Oh, DeVal is on. Hey, DeVal.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I thought that was I thought that was Grams coming back on. Grams was on here for a moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
How everybody doing out there?
Yeah, here's my co-host, life coach DeVal.
Yeah, friend of it. Yeah, I just woke up. I had got back from the bowling alley. I was almost stuck there, and so I ended up getting back, and I fell asleep. And like somebody called me, maybe about 4:30 or something.
Right.
Because I have a book club that I do tomorrow.
Okay.
And he wasn't able to do it, so I said, okay, I'll let everybody know. And I went right back to sleep, and I'm just waking up maybe about 10 minutes ago.
Oh, I was gonna call you to see if you wanted to go on live with me, but I said you probably want a break, so I was like, I didn't want to bother you.
Oh no, I'm good. At least as long as I'm up and not doing that, I'm good.
Hey guys, this is my personal friend, DeVal. Well, he lives states away, hours away, but he is my like real life friend. And he will be joining me hopefully to co-host a lot of, you know, or some of my lives, and we'll also hopefully be getting a channel soon. I'm just gonna update them so they know why I may stop every once in a while, and maybe you guys could help me out, like to describe in detail, because DeVal lost his sight from health issue in 2011. So although he is like an expert, listen, he is better than some people that have sight. He's better than me. Matter of fact, we have a mutual friend that was trying to get on StreamYard that couldn't get on StreamYard. My friend DeVal taught him how to get on StreamYard. He's blind. DeVal is blind. He cannot see. You know, he lost his sight. The other friend has sight, and he couldn't figure it out. But DeVal totally guided him how to get on. So he's really good. He's really good on Facebook. Everything. The only thing he can't really see on Facebook are pictures, but he got the emojis down and a lot of things, because it will the transcriber will read to you detail by detail, like describe something about like what a smiley face with tears coming down, or a smiley face with heart eyes, or whatever.
Yeah, just can't see it. I mean, like a picture, it won't describe a picture.
Right, but it won't describe a picture unless somebody kind of hints to it. That's why, like, you'll always see me stop to give him hints. If you guys get to know him, you're on the live, you know, maybe you could throw some information on the comments. Although at a time like this, he doesn't always like to look at the comments because the comments, it'll read so much. It'll read every single last word. You know how we...
Well, on StreamYard, I won't see it at all. I won't see any comments. Yeah.
So he won't see it. So it's a good thing that, you know, I read every single comment pretty much. So he at least gets to hear it. But I'm definitely bad at describing stuff. So if I'm trying to describe something and you see I'm not getting a point across, then you can write it in the chat and it'll help me to describe it better to DeVell. But anyway, so I'm gonna tell DeVell what's going on in the background. So now, you know, Summer, and I'm gonna get to your comments in 1 second, guys. You know, Summer, Don Wells, the dad of Summer Wells, is in jail right now for like 6 months to a year because of his DUI, right? But the mom, Candus Bly, is, you know, like I said, you already know she's been on drugs, right? And the other kids have been taken from her. Now, the house that they have with the trailer on it and 11 acres, I don't believe she's staying there at the time. I think she's staying in a hotel because they're doing searches in that area and for whatever reason. So now she has not looked for Summer Wells. Like, I haven't seen her look a day in her life. Like, I really, you know, somebody needs to go there. And if I wasn't going to get in trouble for it, I would say probably beat her with a bat. But I got to watch what I say. So I can't say something like that. You know what I mean, guys? So, I'm sorry.
Exactly.
So anyway, yeah. So, anyway, so she got a YouTube channel. And in her YouTube channel, you know, she only posted 1 or 2 videos because what she does is she sees who's talking about her daughter. And she goes on to their lives saying, stop posting her pictures and videos. But we're like, hey, you don't have custody of her. You don't have custody of any of your kids anymore. You don't have rights over any of them, you know?
Right.
So, anyway, so she goes to her friend's channel, Benny Keys, and she does lives with him sometimes instead of looking for her daughter, what, you know, most parents would do if they have a missing child. But, so what she did develop is she has this YouTube channel she just created. She doesn't really know how to use it too well. She stated on Benny Key's channel the other day that she's not going to do so much talking on YouTube anymore. She's just going to share her old TikTok videos onto YouTube. And she said that because she's tired of Bullhorn Betty, which is somebody that went to Tennessee. Guys, I'm filling him in on the 411 because he wasn't part of this case. And this is for those who don't know about the case. And yes, I speak a million miles an hour because I'm originally from New Jersey, born and raised. My parents are from Jamaica. They speak fast. So, okay, so now you get triple whammy. Plus I'm a woman. Quadruple whammy. Anyway, so now I got to remember where I was. Okay. So, Summer Wells. So, okay. So she said that she would post her videos that she had on TikTok onto YouTube now, and she was going to do less talking because of people like Bullhorn Betty, who, you know, that's somebody who went out there with Molly Golightly yelling, "Where's Summer Wells? Where's Summer? We know where Summer is." Not really getting much done, you know, heels on the ground, not getting much done because they needed some boots on. Going through them fields, looking for Summer, not yelling at Don and Candice, who will never tell them in a million gazillion years, right? And guys, in the chat, if you disagree with me, it's okay. I respect how you feel anyway. So, and I mean that sincerely. I'm not even being sarcastic. So, it's just my personal opinion. So anyway, I don't feel like she is not gonna talk on YouTube because of a daggone YouTuber who's yelling, "Where's Summer Wells?" We know she's not speaking on YouTube because we have big influential people out there with a huge following, such as Chris McDonough, who does this as a living for his profession, and he interviews people like this and families like this. And she did an interview with him, right? And he has a channel called The Interview Room on YouTube, and they went back in on the interview that Candice previously did with him a couple months back, or however many months ago it was. And so Chris was analyzing the statements and was basically catching her and things that they saw as lies, you know. Yeah,
Yeah, she
him.
was burying herself. Somebody realized that and probably got in her ear, like, you know, you look bad now. That's why
Right,
she's shutting up.
exactly. And so you have people like him, and on his channel, he also had a statement analyst that listens to what people say and kind of could figure out where the lie is, you know, or where if they're detecting a lie. And sometimes, you know, you can overlook certain things, but when it comes up over, it's when it's so many red flags, then that's where the issue comes in. That's where it's like, okay, something's wrong now, you know?
Exactly.
It's yeah. So anyhow, so that was Chris McDonough just went live like a couple days ago, and he had his special guest on, and they were going over and analyzing the interview that was done a few months back. So I'm feeling that people like Benny Keys and other people are letting her know, you got to be careful with these interviews you're doing with people, because you're kind of putting yourself in a corner, between what is it, a rock and a hard place. And it is, and what they have on her is much tighter and stronger than Bullhorn Betty going out yelling, "Where is Summer?" So when she says that is why she is not doing YouTube videos right now, is because of Bullhorn Betty. She's full of it. She is full of it. She's scared of people like Chris McDonough, where it's their profession and that's what they do for a living, right? So anyway, nevertheless, here I go on and on, guys, and I thank you so much, and I appreciate you for loving me and sticking with me until I get to the point. And nevertheless, she stated, and I think this is a lie because I'm pretty sure she'll get high, drunk, or whatever, and be up here with another YouTube video, and we're gonna have to snap it before she realizes what she did when she's feeling a little bit more sober and deletes it. But in the meantime, she is posting videos from TikTok. So now in the video, and guys, remember, I'm being very descriptive to my friend Devel because he lost his sight some years back. She has her daughter in the video and her son in the video that she pulled from TikTok and she put on YouTube. Guess what's in the background of the video?
What's that?
Fire. Now, of course, it's not real fire. It's like graphic fire, but it's like the kids running through the flame. It's looking real. And it's like, you hear that thing where it says run. I'm going to play it right now, even though you can't see it. I'm going to play it so you can hear it. It's only 16 seconds long.
Okay.
Start from the beginning. Okay, so remember, Devel, in the background of the music is Summer, the boys, and see, the flames look real. It looks like they're running through flames, even though it's just graphics. And it's like run. And you think, is this the time for that? Hold on, let me play. Right, so all right, so give me one second.
So what is the purpose of that?
I don't know. Maybe she's telling, some people in the comments were saying maybe she's trying to tell us indirectly that she cremated Summer or something.
Right. Yeah, like, something like, that's the only thing I can think of, like, nothing good. Some subliminal she doing.
Right. And I have a feeling now, because the Summer and her brother, were running through, it looks like something that they did months ago, perhaps, right? Because they're actively running. So it's like an old video. It probably, I would say it's probably a year old, because she definitely looks almost 5 in that video, or 5. And so I think it probably was months before she went missing, not long before she went missing. And missing, we want to say missing. Well, Candice and Don knows where she is. But anyway, but at a time like this, no matter what is going on or what's the purpose, is that a video that you think you would want to showcase to everybody when they're already pointing the fingers at you, thinking you're guilty? And
maybe in Candice's world, she think it's helping somehow, probably because she drunk her eye at the time. But That
Yeah.
still don't make sense to do that now.
Yeah, she's running in flames. In flames. The girl.
That's not even funny.
She's surrounded in flames. It's not funny at all. All right, so I'm gonna get back to the comments real quick. But I'm glad I was able to explain it the long way. As you know, I'm very long-winded about.
No.
But you guys will find out. My friend DeVell is a little bit more long-winded than me, so we might wind up having a 7-hour video here.
If I have something to say about it, yeah, I can be.
Sky Z says, no Juice Cosmetics. I wish. Juice Cosmetics says, oh wow. MZ says, back at the 2 hour ago where summer is covered by the trees. Oh, there was another one. Okay. DeVell, before I do that, there was a video she posted too, and at the bottom of it said pray for Summer Wells, and it has a beautiful music playing on the background. That's not Candice. Candice will never do that. Especially it says praying for Summer Wells. She can't even get off her butt and look for Summer Wells. So we know that was a video sent to her, and she shared it. Why? To gain sympathy. Why? To gain super chats, to gain PayPal, to gain Cash App.
I was about to say to get that bag.
To get that bag, that drug bag. All right. So someone's telling me there's another video. Let me see. This one says 2 days ago. Oh, 2 hours ago. Yeah, I did play that one. That one just has a summer surrounded by butterflies. Let me see. Yeah, that's 16 seconds long. It's not real butterflies. Developed all graphic type stuff. Okay. And I'm gonna put this back up just so people see what we're speaking about. As much as I hate playing it, wait. Okay, just so people have that visual. All right, so now I'm getting back to the chat. Robin says, I Donna. MZ says the one titled 2021. 2021? All right, let me look. Maybe I'm missing something. Did I miss something? 2021. Let me hit home and see. Two hours ago, I played this. This one has music in the background. This one's from 3 days ago, 4 days ago, 3, 4, 2 days ago, 2 days ago, 2 days ago, 2 hours ago. I played this one, if that's what you're talking about. I played that one. Let's see, what is this one? This isn't the one, right? Maybe she deleted it again. She's been deleting a lot of stuff. What was in it? She'll put stuff up and delete it. But guess what? This is not deleted now because we have captured it during this live. So give me 1 second to go. Okay. So let me go back to the chat. Robin says, I don't like this or her. Right. Not too fond of her myself. Dixie says 7:53, so we're about.
That's about a half hour difference.
Yeah.
It's a little bit after 8:30 now.
Yes, 8:37, and this message was 7:53, so I'm trying to get caught up. Tell me if you want me to stop and touch on anything. I'm gonna read through in the meantime.
No, just go through the comments. We'll catch up on those. Okay.
Dixie says, was such a small pop for two people to repot, right? Dixie said it was because that's what Grandis claimed that Summer was doing that day. She was in the news. I think it was yesterday or the day before. I think it was yesterday. And she said that, she wished, YouTubers would leave this alone and not spread rumors and stuff. And she said that, Summer was out there before she went missing. She was out there repotting with her. And there's so many lies in the story because, you know, when people look at the pot, it doesn't look like anything that has been repotted in the plant that was in front of her, because the mom lives in another trailer right next to their, not far from their, you know, house, right there basically. And like not, I mean, it's like 30 steps away or something. And you can tell that nothing was ever repotted. So the stuff she's saying is lies, and it's lies because obviously her daughter Rose went missing years ago, DeVal, and I said this earlier, but you know, some people think that Candice and Don have something to do with her disappearance as well, you know. And yeah, and now Summer is gone, so Candice is the last, the Mohican, you know, because Candice's sons are gone, so she doesn't want to lose Candice, so she's gonna do whatever to follow Candice's story and say whatever Candice says. So anyway, Carrie Pink. I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses on, so some stuff are blowing up. Thinks before typing back. Okay, says just saw the one in the fire. It's deeply disturbing. Yeah, extremely disturbing. And she says, "Oh, I believe TBI are watching 24/7. Good. She doesn't know how much she's setting herself up. Let her continue."
Ben was doing that, yeah.
Huh? DeVal?
She was doing that all along. Every time she opened her mouth.
Yeah. And Don. And they would go on to say, for instance, somebody would just be sitting down, haven't spoke to Don or Candice a day in their life, and they see that the person is speaking about them, they would call in. And guess what? Half the time, not half the time, probably all the time, they were drunk and high. You know? So we're just waiting for you to give yourself away now.
Right.
All right. And so MC says, I think Lawson and his team has forced their hand. He knew they'd have to respond. Don, the front man, is no longer there. That's right. Did Lawson confront Don with something and Don said he needs a lawyer? That's a good question. That is a really good question because.
But even if you know, when a person say that, you know, shuts up and gets a lawyer, that makes a person look guilty. But if they did that from the get-go, I mean, instead of volunteering so much with their mouth, they may have looked a little suspect before, but they'd be looking way better if they did that from the get-go than now, I believe.
Right. But I agree with you. I agree with you, but they found it as entertainment. They called and they were on all these panels. Like, it wouldn't be shocking if Candice just decides to join us live right now. I'm like, girl, go look for your daughter. I wish she would join. Right. I'm like, when are you gonna go
just
out?
Can't help herself.
I'm telling you, drugs are not, like in the case of Orrin and Orson West, the parents, well, adoptive parents, Trezell and Jacqueline West, they knew to keep their mouth shut. I mean, it didn't get them too far because they got locked up last night. But at
least make the police do their job instead of helping them.
Yeah. They was not trying to wind up in jail. They are in jail still. Thank God. Something looked questionable in that case too, because who has a missing child and isn't going to go out looking for them or trying to get everybody and their mama to help them look, you know? They just almost like they fell off from the face of this earth. Alan Fire said, yes, sir, come on over. Yes, sir, I will be coming over. I need to get, that's my bucket list, and I got to do it. I'm not doing it like my last year, so I got to do that really soon. Hawaii, I'm going to put a time limit on it. Next, gosh. 18 months to 3 years. I want to do it even sooner. We'll see what happens. 3 years just sounds too long from now.
Right.
Carrie Pink says, Carrie Pink thinks before typing back, says, I'm gonna have to shorten
get your glasses.
Says MC, I tend to agree 100. And Christina says, no, I just pushed the join button. Oh, it just started working all of a sudden. Awesome. Thanks for becoming a member. MZ says Tim Mullen Media Channel did this. What? It was the Tim Mullen Media
Okay.
Channel?
I was wondering because I'm like, that sound, the little if she's talking about the video with the graphics with the butterflies and the other one with the fire, I'm like, that sounds a little too advanced for Candice and her drug-induced, alcohol-induced state. Like, she did all that?
Wait,
if
which
that's
one?
what she's talking about.
Well, I think the fire would be Candice because she a no good. Yeah.
But even then, with the one with the fire, she got technical skills like that to be putting stuff in
Oh no, they
background.
have like different type of apps right now. You just press a button. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, guys, it's been since 2011. My friend, had lost his sight, so for him to see. But yeah, so a lot of these apps now, you just put the picture up. You could press. Oh, I want the butterfly image. Ooh, I want the fire. Something simple like that. It's just the press of a finger type thing. But the other one that says praying for summer, it might have took about another 20 seconds longer, and I don't think Candice would have had the energy for that. So. And, like I said, she's not praying because she can't even get to stepping and looking for summer. Yeah. So MC, Tim Mullins put up which one? Media Channel. And so Tim Mullen, he is, I need to look for him on YouTube. He is the media manager for Candice and Don. He came out of nowhere. I forget how long ago. How long has he been on the scene, guys? Was it like 3-4 weeks? I don't know. But he claimed to be their media manager. Yeah. Hopefully he didn't do I hope he knew better than doing the one with the fire, because if so, he's really sick. And anyway, Candice would be even sicker for putting it up. Right. Nose in the tube says amen. Nose in the tube says facts. Mallory Young says, oh my God, Island Vibes. I'm so sorry. That was an accident while I was walking to the other room. Joe Popowick says, only time Candice talks is BK's YouTube. That's the only live I've seen her on in the past few days. BK is Benny Keys. When you hear BK develop, that's Benny Keys.
Okay.
Yeah, and he probably guided her to, to stay focused on her channel and stuff like that. And did you see the one where Don Wells went onto Molly Golightly's channel, though? I think she was not expecting it. She had never spoken to him at this time. She was just on live speaking about the case, and Don just went on YouTube and was like, let's see who's talking about summer today, and wind up popping up on Molly's live. That kind of helped her out, gave her some subs too. Right. Mallory Young says, oh my God, I'm sorry at Island Vibes. I don't know how to fix it. What happened? Oh, did you block Island Vibes? If so, I could unblock them. If they're still here, I could unblock them. Just let me know if that's what happened. I didn't click on that. I'm sorry. Because I'm not even on. If I'm on YouTube, I would have been able to see what happened. But a lot of times I do this through StreamYard. Let me see. Let me go on my phone real quick. Let me see. I'm assuming you accidentally been blocked. We definitely need Island Vibes here. Just the name makes me feel. This gives me. It feels like it kind of centers me more. I think Island Vibes not blocked. I think I see them lower in the comments when I went on my phone. All right, so okay. Oh, it was Christina that. Okay. I think it was Christina that you accidentally hit, not Island Vibes. Hold on. My phone. Give me 1 second. All right, whoever it is, whoever's on here that's been affected, just stay on. I'm going to fix it in a minute. Let me read some more of the chat, and then I'll go to fixing what happened. So MZ says, it was very first interview she did on camera. Candice pleading. Yeah. The buttons are going crazy. Okay. MD says, if you go on the AdventistRisk.org, okay, AdventistRisk.org, the church explains how to kidnap a child. Look it up. Okay, AdventistRisk.org. Okay. Mallory, I'll try to remind me again I want to catch up on the comments some first. Grams of 7 says, Mallory, did I miss trolls? Island Vibe says, TBI, FBI probably watching us. Okay, let me get back in here and go up to the comments. Christina. Oh, every time I try to fix it, I get taken out. I hope that's not my. Give us a minute, Christina.
I'll be back, Goddess. I gotta get in the kitchen and get my plate out of there. I'll be right back.
All right. I guess food comes first.
Huh?
I said food comes first.
Yeah, that's my dinner. I'm hungry.
Okay. I'm trying to fix it on my phone, but it's my phone's acting up, so I'm gonna try to do it through YouTube. Give me one second, guys. You know what? While I try to fix whatever's going on, I'm gonna read a few comments. Then I'm gonna play something else on Summer Wells and a news update about the search. And let me see. So MZ says freaky, they call it a missing child drill. Yep. Robin says yes. Good night. Good night, MZ. Sleep well. Good night, MZ. Then Robin says yes, David Dotson is from Wells Church. Okay, Teresa says it's nearly impossible to cremate a body. A burnt barrel wouldn't do it. I forget the Fahrenheit it has to reach, but very hard to do without controlled circumstances. Thank you, Teresa. And I'll see what DeVell, when he gets back, what he thinks about that too, because I don't know. He's knowledgeable in some certain areas, so I gotta see what's his thoughts on that. But thank you for knowing a little bit more than we do on this. Let's see. Me and whoever else was in the comments asking about this. All right, so Summer Wells, let's see what's going on. Today. Okay, guys, I'm gonna quickly, let me get this on the screen.
I'm Sarah. Diamond officers spent a third day in the Beach Creek community searching for Summer. I'm Sarah. Diamond officers spent a third day in the Beach Creek community searching for Summer Wells, but no significant results. An Amber Alert to find the missing 6-year-old from Hawkins County remains active. And we're hearing more about what happened the day from her grandmother. Here's Ansley Daniel.
Josh and Sarah, as officers spent another day in Beach Creek searching for Summer. I was out there yesterday and spent some time at the Wells family home on Ben Hill Road. Now, that's where Summer was reported missing from on June the 15th. I actually had the chance to speak with the missing girl's mother, Candus Bly, who again did not want to speak on camera with us, but I did have the opportunity to sit down with her grandmother, Candice Hare, who told me she wants people to hear about her family straight from the source.
Okay, just to let Christina, you were accidentally hidden. You're unhidden, hun. So you are back in effect. You can comment and we can see whatever you wrote before. I don't think we were able to see, but you're fixed now, hun.
Of course. That's why I come on camera. because I am sick and tired of lies.
Missing Hawkins County 6-year-old Summer Wells' grandmother, Candice Hare, says it was hard to speak on camera as she's been reliving a familiar nightmare.
Rose has been missing for 12 years. I miss her dearly. She's the baby of the family.
Hare's youngest daughter and Summer's aunt, Rosemarie Bly, went missing from Wisconsin on August 21st of 2009.
To go through it again with my granddaughter, Summer, is very heartbreaking. And that's what a lot of people don't understand, is what a parent goes through, what a grandmother goes through. It's the not knowing is what tears us up. It's the not knowing.
Back in November, her granddaughter's case received national attention on a 2-part Dr. Phil episode, which is why Hare thinks her daughter Candus Bly has continued to shy away from the media.
I think it had to do a lot with Dr. Phil. The way it came out on Dr. Phil when she was out there. I was not out there. I think it hurt Candice in a way. I don't know if it's helped or not. I don't believe it has. Maybe it's gotten more attention out everywhere.
On June 15th, the day Summer was reported missing, Hare says she spent the entire day with her daughter and granddaughter. She says it started with a trip to the emergency room to have her knee checked out.
They prescribed me medication to take to get the swelling down out of my knee and around my knee because it was inflamed. And then we waited around for my prescription. Summer went swimming that day at the horse stables, I believe it was.
After the family returned home with groceries, Hare says she took a nap, woke up, and repotted cactus plants with her granddaughter. She says Summer ate a peppermint, went inside the house to play with her brothers, and that was the last time she was seen.
There was no sign of her.
Authorities say all possibilities of what happened to Summer are still on the table. But like the rest of the Wells family, Summer's grandmother believes she was abducted.
We never did find her. She called 911 and she called Donnie, and we sent the boys down over the hill, and I stood in front of the, over by the edge there and watched them. And was praying to God every minute nobody would take Bill.
For more than a decade, Hare has said the same prayer.
I hope and I pray to God every day.
Over the last almost 9 months, along with her daughter Rose, her granddaughter Summer has now been added to her plea.
That she's found and found alive.
We have more of that first-time interview, along with a statement from Summer's mother, Candus Bly, and the interview with Hawkins County Sheriff Ronnie Lawson that prompted it all, right now on our website, WJHL.com.
Results. An Amber Alert to...
Wow. So that was the first interview that I really saw. Candice, they call her Candice, develop because her name is Candice too, and you know it's the grandmother. Okay. Candice, that's her nickname. Okay, so let's see. Oh, and Teresa, earlier, I think this was right before you came in. We were trying to figure out if she could have possibly, you know, they could have burnt her remains and cremated her through a barrel, like a burn barrel or something. Do you think that can happen? Can somebody actually like, what is it? DIY, do it yourself cremation? But before you comment, I just saw Teresa's comment on that, and she said it's nearly impossible to cremate a body. A burn barrel wouldn't do it. I forget the Fahrenheit it has to reach, but very hard to do without controlled circumstances. Yeah, but there are also people saying that, you know, they know some people at the funeral home, but I mean, they would have to be heartless too.
I was about to say,
money talk. You know, what do you think about that? Do you think that it can be done, a DIY?
No, you gotta know a lot of stuff like that. When it comes to bodies and remains, you gotta know what you're doing with stuff like that. You know, you can't just be in the woods and do it, because I mean, it's people that did stuff like that, and years later, just walking by, and that's a bone chip that somebody has seen, and there it is. You thought you didn't got rid of somebody.
Right. All right, so it makes sense. Sky Z says, agree, Grams. Dixie says, I think Candice better start sweating. Yeah, she better start. She better start. Juice Cosmetics says, such an amazing gift. Juice Cosmetics says, like she sacrificed her. Shaking my head. Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like I was thinking the same thing. I felt the same thing. It's like some of these kids are being sacrificed. You know, feel like Oren and Orson West. That's what happened. It was a sacrifice, and here we got another with Summer Wells. That's what Island Vibe says. That's what boils my blood pressure when they freely come out with what's going on and they not getting locked up for it. Yeah, yeah. It's retraining time that they will. Nose in the tube says, yes, too much don't add up. Doesn't add up at all. Sky Z says, Juice Cosmetics 6 days after Summer went missing. It was the summer solstice. Mm-hmm. Wow. A lot of this stuff went on around times like that, even with the boys, with Orna and Orson West. They said it was some type of holiday. I don't know if it was a pagan or devilish holiday around the time that they went missing. So let's give me a second to plug in my phone. Okay. Juice Cosmetics says that's crazy. Sky Z says hi, co-host. Sky Z says hi, co-host Devel. Devel.
Say that again.
He's eating his dinner.
No, that's not even that. I had hit something on the on my screen and it was talking back to me, and that's why I couldn't hear you.
Oh, okay. I said Sky Z says hi, co-host.
Oh, tell us that. How you doing, Sky Z? And how far are you? You haven't caught up yet to the chat.
We're at 8:22.
Oh, a little bit, but that's still about 20-something minutes ago. Yeah. But hello, Sky Z.
Yeah, everybody put your location. Where are you around the world in the comments? So when we get to it, we can give you guys your proper shout out. Sky Z. Sky Z has a praying hands, and Graham 7 says, I'm sorry, I'm going to hang behind the scenes. I couldn't really hear you. Oh, can you hear us now? Can everybody else hear us? Island Vibe says, hey, Devel.
Hello there. Who was that?
Island Vibes.
Oh, okay. Hello. How you doing?
It actually says, hey, DeMello, but I know that's a typo. Grams, I like that name too, DeMello. Grams of 7 says, well, I feel real dull now. Why you say that, Grams?
Is that the one that was supposed to join you live?
She did. Oh my gosh, she did.
Yeah, she probably didn't hit a certain button because that's the one that just said she couldn't hear you. I think she was probably referring to when she tried to get in StreamYard and couldn't, get through or something.
Oh, it was that long ago. Thanks for reminding me because I forgot because, it takes time to get to some of these comments. And by the time I get to her, I forget the meaning. So thanks for explaining that.
Right.
Mm-hmm. You had just missed it. She went on live and she went on video. I'm not even on video. And showed her gorgeous face. And it was just a nice conversation. And I was wishing you were here too. So, you can go back and forth. But she said she was just gonna go like how you have it right now and have how I have it in picture mode only or whatever, or go on video. No, she said she was gonna hide her face, but somehow she disappeared altogether. But you're welcome back if you decide to come back, and it's a pleasure. Melvina Smith. Oh my God, that name, Devel.
Oh,
we have a Melvina Smith. And I was thinking if I had, it would have been a Melvina. I'm gonna have to clue you in another time. There was It was somebody we or I was connected to with a certain name like that. So anyway, story for another day.
Oh, right.
Melvina.
I'm just not thinking. Yeah. That went over my head for a second.
How did that go over your head? I thought you would know right away.
I'm hearing Melvina, and I'm like, okay, well, okay, got it. Being a little slow right now. Still trying to dust the cobwebs off of my lawn now.
Anyway, put it like this, Melvina. Your name is a relevant name over this way. But okay. Melvina, it says it's like she is burning in the middle of the flames. Awful to even think of poor baby Prayers. Yeah, that's what's going on, Devel.
Mm-hmm.
She's burning in the middle of the flames, and her mother has that up.
That's what I said earlier. And I'm like, that's not even funny. Like, what would possess her to do? Just make something up like that. I'll never get it.
Right. It's crazy. So, I just can't believe it. I'm really upset about that. Honestly. So Sky Z says, and Melvina said, sent her prayers. Yes. Sky Z says, right, Melvina? And Mary Red says, please get to the point. Summer is a priority. Yes. Well, it's an hour and 57-minute live, so we've gotten to the point around again and everywhere. Trust me, you may want to, if you're speaking about a point, you may want to rewind. This has been going for about a good 2 hours now. But that's her in Flames, and it's showcased on Candus Bly's YouTube channel. And you're absolutely right, because I don't like when people, kind of that's what kind of struck my nerve with certain YouTubers as well. I'm like, let's focus on these kids. But
right.
If you go to the beginning of this live, I promise you it's full focus there. You may have joined a tad bit towards the end. Nose in the Tube says, definitely agree. All right. Island Vibe says, are DNC involved in an occult? I'm not sure.
That's what? That's a good question.
Yeah, I saw that Trezell and Jacqueline West was. I remember that for sure. That was quite clear. But Don and somebody's asked this question earlier during the live, or they said something about it. But I didn't try to pull the energy. Did anybody listen to any of my Summer Wells readings? Because I'm trying to remember, or where I spoke about it recently.
Yeah, because the more let's look at this and the stuff that's going on with that. I mean, it almost seems like
it does seem occultish. It does.
Yeah, and I'm like, my jaw's hitting the ground, because I'm thinking a lot of this can't be true, but I mean, my jaw's hitting the ground. Like, is this woman for real? This whole case for real? Like,
you remember I was saying sacrifice with her too, most definitely a sacrifice. And it's also another big thing is they got the fire going around her. That sucks. Well, we know she was getting molested too, or I saw that spiritually.
Now that's my last knowledge of it.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull some cards towards the end to try to answer that question. Devel, if I forget, try to remember. Ooh, and we have Regina Diamond on the floor. I wonder if she's still here, because I know she wrote this.
Yeah, that was a while ago, but hey, if she's still here, hey Regina.
Hey Regina. Hey boo, we love you. Thanks for being here. Island Vibe says, Bullhorn Betty right now in Ben Hill searching for Summer. Oh, okay. Is she searching or is she yelling? Hopefully she's searching this time. I don't mind a little yelling, but when you got the focus on you need to be doing what you can to find a child. I feel, because you could get everyday people to go out there and raise their voices.
Mm-hmm.
We need to find Summer. Okay. All right. Although that person, whoever they were, came on, it might have been a little bit snappy a second ago. I'm not gonna throw any hate their way because I understand it is about finding these kids. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, if you see, I'm 2 hours in, so clearly we discussed this time, for quite a bit. But that's where I want people to keep it. Focus on these kids.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Laura Shortleg says, is that your real last name?
No, that's not. That's can't be. I was just sitting there. And oh my God, if it is, she got some teasing coming up.
Google it to see if there's any short legs out there. There probably is.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
Okay.
But I just can't imagine a kid growing up with that name. Oh my God, the teasing and the ribbon.
Yeah. Laura Shortleg says, I think the police didn't allow them to search. Oh, okay. Grams of 7 says, good night. Oh, good night, Grams. Good night. Thank you for being on. And you were on for a very long time. Oh, Grams of 7. Okay, she got to get on with you one day. At least even if she's on here for a little bit, just so I can hear both of y'all voices simultaneously.
No, okay.
It was a pleasure to have you on, Grams of 7. Good night. All I'm keeping Daddy awake. But I watch tomorrow. Love you and welcome, Christina. Yes, love you too. And we have a new member, Christina. She was accidentally hit, and I unhit her. So, yeah. Anyway, Hey Tam says, watch before CB deletes. Okay. All right, Candus Bly. All right. Hey Tam says, Candus Bly posted on her YouTube. It's sickening. Is it another one? Let me see. I hope she's not still up here posting. She needs to go to bed.
Right.
Someone needs to take her technology. I mean, we do want to get her in trouble, but in a way, she still annoys me. Oh my gosh, she's on. She's on live. We're going to play. We're talking about you, Candice. We're going to get back to the...
she is live now?
She's on.
Running her mouth.
I thought remember I told you she said she wasn't going to come on again. She has 1,185 people watching.
How many?
1,185 people.
Oh, okay.
She gets attention, and she's going to have trolls too, and somebody's probably over there telling her that I'm talking about her too. Who knows?
Right.
Let's see what she's got to say, guys. Let me see. I don't think her volume is working. Her volume isn't working yet. We'll see. I have it on, DeVell. We'll see what happens if she'll figure it out.
Does she at least put some false teeth on or something?
No, she's gummy bear today too.
Oh man.
She's gummying out, and she has a red hat on, ball cap hat that has Route 66 on it. Hey, Christina Henderson. I'm gonna be doing one for reading for members only. Well, it depends what type. Like, I'm gonna give you more details, right? I have, and next time I'll have it up so you can see. Like, during my donation lives, I have it for $11.11 a question. I have it for $17.77 for 2 questions, and I think it's $22.22 for 3 and $35 for unlimited. That's when I'm actually doing tarot card reading lives, and yeah, you can just hop on one of those, and I'll give you a reading. Sometimes those are scheduled as well. For a personal reading outside of YouTube, it's more expensive, and I have my rates. I think it's in the link. I think if you check the description box, it'll say how to get a reading. But also, I will be coming on and giving free quick readings to members only as well. It'll probably happen this weekend, so stay tuned. You'll see it scheduled. I can't hear Candice. Hold on, let me see what she's saying. What is this girl saying? Because I don't think, is everyone telling her? People saying, I believe in you. They need to get beat. Why are they saying in the comments it says, I believe in you? Yeah, people are telling her no sound. She doesn't know what she's doing at all.
Oh,
I'm like,
okay. I was wondering, like, does she look? Which means she probably don't even look at or respond to comments or something.
And she don't have to, because you know what? She got all those people watching her, and she knows. Look, she's a celebrity now. She's like popular. She's hoping that she can make money on YouTube. Oh, TV.
She's feeling herself
now. Yeah, because you know, the more people, the more views you have, the more subscribers link. You know, so she gonna have her drug money up. And she's like, oh, she probably thinking I could do this without Donnie, because right now she's relying on the Don Wells for support, because he's the one that would go out and do the drywall and all of that. Guys, there's no sound. People saying I believe in you. I should go on there and call her a hoe. Oh my
God! And look here, in my Rick James voice, that crystal meth is a hell of a drug.
Okay. I should say, where is Summer? No, I'm going to say something, guys. Tell me what to say. Hold on. Maybe I should let me get some advice before I say, because I probably only have one try, because you know she's gonna block me, right, guys? She's gonna block me, so I need to make this good. I need to make this one shot good. Wait, does she have any mods yet? She doesn't have any mods to block me. She knows she's gonna have to get mods. I heard her say that the other day, because people are gonna
constantly.
Why would they say they believe in her? What did she do?
Or maybe that was being sarcastic. Maybe that person was being sarcastic.
They're not being sarcastic, or maybe trolling. Maybe they're trolling, trying to get other attention.
I would get on there and I would suggest to her, like, with some of this money, YouTube money she gets, she should invest in some tea.
Yeah, I was about to try to type in the comments, but now the live ended.
Oh
my God. I guess she's probably going to try to get off and get back on, maybe, because
of that sound technical difficulty.
Yeah, no sound. I should write, come to my channel. Let me stop. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm trying to type in the chat, and my stuff is going haywire. So let's see what's going on. Let me see what else I can see. All right, so it just looked like that ended. Where is Summer? I'm gonna say they are coming for. Oh, they're gonna that Honest Ray. She does have one mod. She's gonna block me probably. All right. Anyway, enough about that. Candice doesn't know how to work her YouTube. Okay, guys. So it got canceled. There was no voice in the background.
Right.
She absolutely doesn't know what she's doing. All right. So Laura says, a YouTuber, Marissa. Are you talking about Molly Golightly? Because that's her name, Marissa. And yeah, I believe that's her last name too. Was caught filming a child in Summerwell's church, January 8th, 2022. Yes. I talked about Laura. I mean, not Laura. I've spoken about Molly Golightly a lot, actually. And I had more videos in queue waiting to release on her that I had not. I actually was calling Molly Golightly out in a bad way. Not in a bad way, but oh gosh, it's so hard with her because, like I said, she has a personality where I feel I can click with. I can get, me and her, and she might deny this because she'll see the pictures of me having her in a clown suit probably on my channel and the thumbnails. But I mean, seriously, she had a whole circus, okay? And it was annoying to me. And it's okay if you disagree with me. I'm all for those who feel like, I'm not all for those, but I mean, I try to hear you out. some people feel like a pressure campaign is effective. First of all, when she said she was going to find Summer, I don't recall her saying anything about a pressure campaign. She said they were going to find Summer. Turns out Molly Golightly goes out there with Bullhorn Betty and JLR, and all they do is go to Candice's house and scream up the hill, "Where is Summer?" Annoying the neighbors, almost giving the neighbors, grandmother a heart attack, and screaming at the top of the lungs, and then following Don Wells to his different job site, yelling, "Where is Summer? Where's Summer?" If they killed her or have anything to do with her disappearance,
why would she be anywhere around there, to begin with?
And why would they tell? They obviously did it because they don't want to serve life in jail. Okay, they don't want to go. They're not going for that, right? I'm pretty sure when CPS would have came out, the girl would have been abused, and they would have brought her to the doctor, and DNA would have linked up, or whatever it is. You can clearly see she had some health issues going on there because of what, and she looks beautiful too, by the way, Deval. But just how she was hunched over and other stuff going on, you can see she had some type of infection going on. So why would they tell you? Now you're wasting time, in my opinion, valuable time that you cannot get back.
Again, that sounds like attention seeking to me.
Yes, that's what they turned it into. It was a big drama show. It was a big circus. So if you go into my onto my channel, you can see where hold on. Let me try to bring some of that stuff up. About a month ago or so, I was talking about the Molly Golightly circus show all the time. And like I said, if she came back with a different plan, and she's only an hour away from me, Devel. Like I would have loved to. She might say she wanted just because of just because I have her in circuit in the clown suit on my channel and all this. But I would have loved to go out there and help her and see what we can do together in the name of Summer. But I mean, after a while it became drama. There was times where she was sitting, like they went out to Tennessee, right, Devel? And she was on live, and she has everybody's attention, like maybe 1,000 people on there, the live. Their mouth is drooling, like she's like, oh my god. The other two are upstairs sleeping. Right here, you guys see. Hold on, let me put it on. All right, so hold on, Devel, I'm trying to show them. So you see here, I got here old thumbnails where I have Molly Golightly around all these emojis and all this stuff. So I don't know. She might not want to team up with me after this. And I don't blame her. But I don't want to team up with her either if she's going out there acting a fool. But I feel like she needs to be guided. She needs someone to be the same one in the party, And I'm all for a little bit of drama. I'm all for a little bit of this or that or whatever. But when it comes to a missing child, we got to put that child first. You know what I mean?
And it sounds like she got a whole other agenda.
When you get home, they're up there touching each other. Molly Golightly and Bullhorn Betty touching each other's breasts in the videos and squeezing on it and
that's the agenda.
I'm like, this is supposed to be about Summer. And then, like I said, one day, because it seemed like a whole suspense show, right? She knows everybody. She has everybody captivated on this live, and she's talking, and she's like, oh my god. And then she looks at her phone like she got a text, and then she leaves her phone. She's looking back and forth and turning her head, and then she runs, and she's like, JLR, Betty. And she's like, come down here now. We're all scared, like, what's going on? And we're nervous for her, and it's like she sees something out the window, and she's like, oh my god, he's here. And then we're like, what's going on? Look, she has us all, it's like a thriller, a suspense film. And then we're like, oh no, what's going on? Molly, what's going on? Tell us. And then she goes ahead and she ends the live, and we're all, everything, it just stops.
Oh, come on. It
stops. And so for hours later, we're looking like, did she go live? Is everything okay? Another hour passes. Everything okay? Another hour passes. All right. We wake up 3:00 in the morning. Molly, is everything okay? You haven't gone live again. Because she's the type to go live every second. Well, it turns out, I don't know if it was like 6, 8, 10 hours later. It was a long time after. She went on live, And she started talking. I think she was drinking her coffee or whatever she was doing, lounging around like nothing happened. Like she didn't just have us at the edge of our seats.
Right, the cliffhanger thing.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it was. She trying to act like she producing some kind of show.
I think she's trying to get some type of reality show. And she used to be on the reality show years ago, Wife Swap. I haven't really, watched that. So I think she's trying to get back into that type of atmosphere under that light. Yes. And so she's using her acting skills. And I'm like, my mouth was dropped to the floor. Somebody please tell me what's going on. Are they okay? And I was already feeling a way about her in the dramatization before this. But this time I was kind of concerned. I felt that way, but I still was at the same time a little bit concerned. You're not going to have me, having my heart, my blood pressure rise, my heartbeat a bit faster, wondering what's going on. Waking out my sleep, I wonder if they're okay. She's okay. She never went back live. Did Molly go live? Is everything all right? And then hours later, I'm going to call her name now. I'm trying not to. I'm biting my tongue. Like I said, I like all the other stuff about her except for this part, okay? And I'm about to bite my tongue. I got to bite my tongue. So I don't call her anything wrong. But she goes back on, and it's like as if nothing even happened. She might as well have been outside skipping around with some flowers in her hand and talking about something else. I think it took her a good 15 minutes. It literally took her at least 15 minutes to go ahead and say, because I think people started questioning her in the chat, okay, and say what was going on, what happened. And she's like, oh yeah, well, and it was not. She said, I saw a car and I thought it was Don, but it wasn't him. And he, he had texted me and was saying, hey, for us to come over and blah blah blah. And basically, she just made up a bunch of BS.
She did make it. That was all dramatization.
Yeah, and she pulled the video after because I'm sure people told her about herself. Don't do that to us. We're not dogs on a motherfucking leash here. We're human beings. We understand. We deserve the truth. This was not for your little sideshow. And once again, like I said, I like to be even dramatized a little bit. I like to be a little extra here and there and stuff like that, but not that much. That was to a whole nother level. That was just
especially again since we talking about a missing child here. That's not time for games like that.
Exactly, especially then. It's not time for it. Yeah, summer first. You do that on your extra time. Say you take a day off. I don't know, but not when it's focused. And do that when you get back home and you out of the scene. Right. You know what I mean? Whew. But so that's the stuff that stresses me out about Molly, because that's the stuff that she does. Other than that, her other personality, her other person, it's cool. It's cool. I like it. But I know somebody tell her about me. She's not gonna like me because she sees I got her up here in her full clown suit. But she did see me. I have commented on her channel a few times. I got blocked a few times. And she always unblocks you. When they block you over there, she always goes back and unblock you. And before I said, Molly, I said, because she was proud of herself. She was like, yeah, we went out there and we put the pressure on them. So they know. I said, but Molly, and I wasn't being disrespectful. I said it in the nicest way. I said, you screaming, where is Summer? Was just, it wasn't helping the situation. It wasn't helping you find Summer. She was like, oh, I don't have time for people from them hater channels coming over here and blah blah blah. Like whatever. Wow. Really? But I wasn't the only one. She has big time haters they really go in on her, and like I said, I was rooting for her. I didn't want to be part of that squad. I didn't want to be part of what she's calling the hater squad. But I'm like, I got to call certain things out because it's taken away from focus on Summer Wells. She's one of the people that had the most people on her channel, coming to her channel, trying to see what is going on in this case. And now, instead of, us progressing, you are holding us back with all the drama that's involved in your world. This is not, and then she was talking about, oh, this case has caused too much stress, and oh, I'm going on to the Oakley case. I'm like, listen, Molly, tell me what case you're doing next or you're working on, because I'll make sure I'm not working on that same case or trying to figure out about that same case at the same time as you, because she's a bit too much, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't even know who she is. There's something about her that don't sound right.
Well, and you know
Whole
what?
other
If you go to her channel and you want to watch it as a form of entertainment and drama, then good, do it. Be for it for that. But if you're really out for, if you need some drama in your life here or there, I'll tell you that is somebody you might want to go to. All right. But if you honestly want to focus on finding these missing kids, then I wouldn't say, yeah, and you don't have to stop totally from going there. Just limit your time, only because you still have to focus on the serious cases, these serious cases, and you don't want to get too sidetracked. You know what I mean? So that's where I feel it's important. Star E says, "Oh my gosh, she may have burnt Summer's body." Right? I don't know what the heck she did. It's so sad. Yeah. Omaha, Nebraska. Omaha in the house. Yes. Okay. Is that where we get the Omaha steaks from? Omaha has good cows. Let me stop. I need to stop with the meat. But Omaha, Nebraska, yes. I'm in Washington State. Yes, I used to live in Washington State when I was in the military. In the late 90s, early 2000s, I was stationed at Fort Lewis, Washington. I used to love the sight of Mount Rainier. When my family used to come, they would say, "Oh, never move from here." And I kind of regret moving from there because it's definitely a beautiful area and it doesn't get too cold, too hot. Christina says, "It's very hard to burn a body." Okay.
Yeah. Okay, how far back is this chat now?
We're at 9:02. So
okay, it's still like 25 minutes, 27 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. I'll try to stop being long-winded so we could get to past the comments. Alondra says this video was on her TikTok way before Summer went missing. She just uploaded to YouTube. Yes, Alondra, I know. I did clarify that during the video. It's been going now 2.5 hours, so I have spoken on that those are videos from TikTok that she moved over to YouTube. Yet Summer still looks about 5 years old in that video. She most definitely wasn't 3. And if she was 4, she didn't just turn 4. So that would have had to been less than a year from the time she was missing still. That probably was within months of her being missing. But yeah, we know that it wasn't after. Teresa Townsend says Space Coast, Florida. Woohoo! Yeah, okay, you're the one from Space Coast, Florida. You're out there with the astronauts, Teresa.
Oh, okay. I remember yesterday. That okay, yeah. You said something like that. Then, like, was she by the takeoff point or something? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and the more you guys put it in the chat, the more, because I don't have the best memory. And there's quite a few people on that come on sometimes. So the more we see it, the more we can remember. Teresa's from Space Coast. So NASA is in Space Coast, Florida? That might be a stupid question. I don't know. Star E says
maybe it may be designed to make people think that though too, as far as the name of it, but
right,
probably ain't that far from it.
Right. Yeah, that's what I would think too, DeVille. Star E says it's like a clue of how she got rid of the body. It could be. Mm-hmm. It could be because certain people, they plan certain things. They think about it. Certain things go through their mind over and over.
That's what I'm saying. It's probably subliminal.
Happen. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Until they act out what they play. Oh, Grams of 7 was still on at 9:03. I wonder if she should be in bed by now, I think. At TTMG, do you have a baby in heaven? Oh, Grams of 7. Yes, I do. Yeah, but one that's was never born. or
Hmm.
wasn't born alive. Yeah, Grams of 7. Grams of 7 is intuitive too.
Wow.
Oh
Okay.
my god! Oh my god! You guys, when Grams of 7
She
gets her
picked up on
channel,
that.
make sure you follow. Yeah, it's total. It's just total silence right now. Okay. Christina Henderson, thanks, Grams. East Star East. I know Grams was sleepy, so I don't know if she's gonna hear what I said. Summer has on the same outfit. Grams of 7 says, "I'm sorry, I blurt. I don't mean to." No, it's okay if you said it in the chat. Laura Shortleg says, "Do you know if they had taken a Lyft or an Uber anytime before Summer Wells went missing? Were there any bad teenagers joyriding around at the time? How much truth is out there?" Okay, do you know if they had taken a Lyft or Uber anytime before Summer Wells is missing? That's a good question. I think I'm gonna take a picture of this to bring up at a future live too. Yeah, because
then that means there'll be some record of their movement before that happened, or wherever they went, or anything. Yeah, that'd be it.
Yeah,
that'd be interesting to know.
Only thing is they're in the country and they lived on 11 acres, kind of secluded type. So
yeah, it'll probably take them about 3 hours to get out there.
Yeah. Christina Henderson says, "Okay, thanks." And good night, Laura Shortlegs. Thank you for being here. Grams of 7 said, "Oh my God." This was at 9:10. I wonder what she said, "Oh my God," about. Teresa Townsend says, "Everyone needs to understand that the world is fighting a spiritual battle of good and evil." That's true. And evil is ramping it up. Yes. Ultimately, these kids are all tied together. We have to be the light. You're like an earth angel, Teresa. You're an earth angel. I could tell. Grams of 7 says, "Teresa, yes." And Christina Henderson says, "Peoria, Illinois." Woohoo! Illinois in the house. Illinois in the house. Yeah, my quote unquote person is gonna be in Illinois tomorrow. But I was gonna say, I got engaged in Illinois last year. Anyway, enough about
in
that
Illinois.
subject.
Okay.
What did you say?
I said in Illinois.
Yeah, it was in Chicago.
Oh, okay.
It was at it was actually the fall. Anyway, Dixie Kane says you need to refresh. Oh, do I still need to refresh? Okay, Dixie Kane says she has sound now. Oh, is it back on? Wait. Okay. I'm trying to rush, trying to find this out. Where's Okay, come on, Candus Bly. You back up? Are you back up there? Getting yourself in more trouble, girl? If those people like you on your YouTube channel, they would have told you to get the heck off. And there's people that's gonna fake it and go on there and act like they like her just so to get close to her, just to get the information. She just doesn't realize what she's in for right now.
And also, you talking about Omaha, Nebraska earlier. She does not realize how good an Omaha steak tastes either, with no teeth.
Yes. Hey.
Unless you know how to liquefy it or something.
All right.
Maybe that's why she was cooking spaghetti for 7 days in a row on a non-working stove. Because that's all she can gum down.
Dixie Kane says she has sound now. So I might let me try to see if I can play it and see. Give me 1 second. Let me go towards the end. It's already over. It was 60 minutes. Oh, she has sound in the beginning.
Hey, everyone.
All right, let's see what she has to say.
Hope everybody's having a good night tonight. Just sitting here, hanging out. I'm not sure how to do this yet, but try everything once, you know. That's what they say.
Girl, just go turn yourself in, please. I'm tired of looking at you.
I don't know if this is gonna work or not. It probably flipped me out. Of course it did. Alright. That ain't gonna work.
And you know Don is in jail and he doesn't like the fact that she created her own YouTube channel.
Hold on, y'all. Sorry, I had an ask to a friend of mine. I hope everyone's doing good. I want to keep doing me so I can do my boys. And yeah, Summer always be here with me, no matter what anybody says. What y'all fail to realize, all you haters, Summer was my best friend. Hold on a minute.
All right, guys, I'm gonna continue to play this probably tomorrow since it's getting a bit late. It's a 16-minute video, so we can play this tomorrow.
He's not saying anything though.
She's not saying anything most of the time. Yeah, exactly. So that's why if we're gonna have that much dead air going on, we can do that part of it tomorrow. You guys could also go watch on your own, you know. Let's see what's going on in the chat. She's trying to work her way through YouTube because she can't really figure out anything, basically. Ram 7 said, I did watch Wife Swap. She was something all right. Sky Z said, still listening, charging phone, so can't type much. I live in Tacoma. Oh my God, I lived in Tacoma area for 5 years. Now I'm back in the county life of Washington State. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, actually, I lived in Tillicum, but I lived in a nice area, Tillicum. It was right off the post. I think it was 14228 South Washington Street, 14228. Trying to see, yeah, it was all these numbers to it.
How far from Tacoma was it from?
Well, Tacoma's right there. Well, actually, you gotta pass Lakewood. Then you gotta pass Lakewood because you get right off post because it's the military base. You come right off post into Tillicum, and then you know you go a little bit like a city over. It's Lakewood, and then another city over is Tacoma.
Oh, okay.
I can't think right now. Like Tacoma, maybe 15-20 minutes from.
Not far at all.
Not far at all. It's like you could throw a stone. Yeah, Tacoma was like the major. That was the name. You know how you have like. Some people will never know the name of your city, but you got Tacoma was this, you know. And then further down, like what was it, an hour away was Seattle or something? It was either an hour and a half. Teresa Townsend said yes by Patrick Space Force Base. Yes, in Kennedy Space Center. Oh
Okay.
gosh, I gotta visit there one day. I gotta try to visit. Oh God, we almost caught up. Oh my
Okay, cool.
God. Teresa said, "Oh my God, she's high." It's like, yeah, she looks high.
You know, I thought it was a dude. I'm like, okay, that.
Yeah, I think that's what she's gonna be getting on. She's about to give herself a big prison sentence. Like I said, she's annoying. She annoys me. But as far as it helping out the summer case, I think it'll help the summer case. I just get annoyed by her.
Mhm.
Teresa says, sorry for the language. No, it's okay. You use your language. You say whatever you feel. Say what's
Right.
on your mind.
We all grown here.
Yep. Don't hold back. Sky Z says, I have been there before. I was in Parkland. Okay. Parkland. Parkland, Washington. I'm trying to see.
Alexa, what is the difference in miles between Parkland, Washington, and Tacoma? Alexa, stop. Alexa,
In
what
Tacoma, Washington.
between Parkland, Washington, and Tacoma, Washington? Alexa.
Teresa Townsend says she's talking about summer in past tense. Was she talking about summer in past tense again? I didn't even. Yes, because she said she was my best friend. First of all, she should have been your daughter first, and then maybe you wouldn't have felt like you were in competition with her, and maybe she would still maybe be around, quite possibly.
Oh, okay, I see. Parkland, so that is in Washington. It just said that ain't but 7 miles from Tacoma.
Oh, okay. All right. I think I remember. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah. And yeah. There was another city too. I can't remember. And I remember the Lakewood Mall. When I was there, the Lakewood Mall was popping and thriving. But before I left, before my I completed my enlistment in August of 2001, but I left on vacation since June, I think, of 2001. But before I left in 2001, Lakewood Mall had become like a ghost town. Did they ever rebuild that? Does anybody know? Because it used to be, it went from being a popping mall when I got there to dead before I left. Whatever happened to that? Sky Z said yes, Washington near PLU Pacific Lutheran University. Yes, okay, I remember that. Yep, Puyallup, all of that's out there. You have to have lived out there to be able to say the word Puyallup.
Right. So that's what sound like that.
I used to go to the desert a lot, Yakima Desert. Bobby Fiesel. Oh, I like the spelling of that last name. Says, and instead of L or I think that's an I after Bob. Oh God, I gotta find my glasses. All right. Says Candice and Don have been speaking about summer in past tense within less than 2 weeks of her disappearance. That's true. That is so great to point out. And that's why I don't understand why there's so many people on her channel. I know everyone, you know, deserves some type of support. Not deserves, but some people will give people support no matter what. But in this case, there's so much evidence that Don Wells and Candus Bly have done nothing to search for Summer. And they speak about her in past tense. Their story keeps changing all of the time. And it just seems like they have something to do with the disappearance of Summer. So how can people say, "Hey, I love you, I support you"? How could they?
I don't know. Everybody entitled to their opinion, I guess. But
Maybe say you're not going to judge them. That's the best you can come to. But you're throwing up some red flags, Candice. But you're throwing up some red flags. Sky Z says, I'm not sure. I always went to South Hill Mall for my candle store. Oh, okay. Yeah. So Devel, is there anything else you want to speak on about this case or any of them?
No, not really. I mean, she just, we. I mean, it's almost just unbelievable. It almost seemed like this is some kind of hoax. How just overtly out there she is, and it's not even at this point. It's not even red flag she throwing up. It's red tent she throwing up. I mean, it's so blatant that it seemed like it can't be real. But I mean, unfortunately, it is. It's like it's almost as if the actual Summer, finding her and trying to figure out where she's at and bring her home, and all that has taken a backseat to all the shenanigans, the little clown shows, the side shows, all that stuff, and that's not good. I don't like that.
Right. I agree with you 100%. 100%. Yeah. I wanted to try to squeeze in another live on Summer Wells or regarding Candus Bly and how I feel that Benny. Does anyone in the chat feel like? And I hope you subscribe to some of them just so you can hear what they're saying. Devel, but Benny Keys, he claims to be a friend of Candus Bly and Don Wells or whatever, but he's always calling Don Wells, dumbass and stuff like that. And it looks like he's trying to move in on Candice, but Candice looks like I don't know. Like I don't know if he would be serious about her or not, but we're gonna see in the upcoming weeks. But he can also be having her close to him because he wants to be the one to break the case. Some people think that that's what he wants to do, and some people think that no, he's just a foul type person, and doesn't care and wants them to get away with this. So I was going to speak on that in another live, but I think that live might take a while, so it's probably better to do that tomorrow, right?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I sound like a whole nother ball of wax about
Well, I have his own thumbnail for it too. Yeah, it's already in queue. Sky C says, I'm not sure. I always went to South Hilma. Okay. Good night, Teresa. We're about to get off here too. Thanks for being here with us tonight. Guys, Sky Z says, great live. Thank you. Hope to catch the next one. Thank you. I hope to see you too. Bob says, I lost Wi-Fi for a second. As soon as I heard my name, I've been following this case since the beginning. I just ran across your channel this evening. I watched some and decided to subscribe. Yay! Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. And that's to you. Cheers to you.
Who was that now? I can't
Bobby, you will see that most of the time because I started needing glasses a few years ago, and usually I can't find it, don't have it next to me, or my other one's broke, etc., etc. And so sometimes I have to squint to see my words now, and I'm trying to see. That's Bobby, right? Or is that an L after the second B? Is that an L or an I? Bobby Fiesel. That's Bobby Fiesel, Devel.
Oh.
And if I'm wrong, if that's I'm squinting, I can't tell if it's an I or an L. If it's an L, then obviously it would be Bobble. But I think it's Bobby.
Okay.
I really need my glasses right now. Is it Bobby? Glad I ran across y'all. I'll be watching out for your videos. Thank you so much. And I'm so glad. We're glad to have you here. I just want to say one thing before I get off the live. Tavel, your live last night, the live we were on together, I don't think it was last night. It was the night before last. We had put something in the comments that made me laugh that I forgot. But I had already ended the live. And I was trying to describe to you. We were trying to describe. I forgot what it was a picture of, and you was like, "Oh my god, I forgot what you said in the comments." But it was a joke. I gotta figure it out. I'm all mixed up now. I'm all tired. My eyes are closed.
Right.
I'm half asleep, but It was comical. Whatever you said was comical.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, it had to been 2 nights ago. Last night I was just out of
Yeah.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Bob.
I remember.
Okay, Bobby says an I, not an L. See, Bobby, I can't see the break in the I and the dot. Well, I can now if I kind of squint to the right a little bit. Oh, it's kind of hard. I can't see the break in the I. But I trust you, and thanks for thanks for confirming.
Right.
All right, and Development probably gonna call you after this. Bobby, have a nice night. Thanks for being here. Teresa, Sky, Z, Grams. Love you all. Bye. Love and light. See you next time. Tomorrow,
Okay.
maybe.